job where he has to like save people's lives. So sometimes he can't make it to D&D, I would guess. Um, like yesterday, he was cutting some people out of a car for like 7 hours, from what I hear.
7 hours? Man,
Yeah,
that was really slowly cutting someone out.
yeah. I wouldn't give
Wow.
those people good odds of survival if it took 7 hours to peel their hamburger out of their car.
Wow.
We'll make do without him if he can't make it. Hopefully, he'll catch up.
Hopefully.
How dare he try to save lives while we're trying to play D&D?
All right. I have to open up my campaign document and a text file or two. Try to recall exactly where we left off.
Mm. I had run away.
I don't want to show that on that screen. All right. So you were in the Cave of Broken Gods in the Mountain Root Temple. A sacred site for the Cimmerians, a labyrinth mega dungeon containing many statues of gods, demons, and heroes in various states of ruin. You managed to descend down to the second floor, into the depths. The Cimmerians don't ever come down here. Only the witches go into the upper chambers, and you've descended into the chambers far below, deep into the depths. And you've encountered something cold and inhuman that wants to swallow you up. So, this abomination here. Last time it was hit, it barely took any damage at all. It's got a tremendous amount of armor. Its hide is like steel plate, and arrows seem to just like barely pierce it.
Okay, so we're starting this?
And we started.
Okay, I think I should go first. Did you give yourself your doom, by the way?
Nah, I'm still setting up.
Okay.
So, do you guys all have your proper amount of fortune here?
Yeah,
I do.
I have actually extra.
What's your total?
4.
Well, I mean, like, from your starting amount. I don't get based on your current. So, like, if your starting amount is 3 and
Mine is 2.
yours is 2, that makes 5. 0?
That's
You said
good.
2?
2. So, I get 7.
Yes, I used 1 fortune to make it so
You're about to
I am
get
not almost dead.
You're about to get a lot more doom. I am about to generate so much fucking doom. We're gonna be peeling that doom off for a year.
I don't remember what the turn order was, so I'm just going to let you guys start.
Yeah, I heal myself for my resolve
With a fortune?
because I was yes,
Alright, alright.
and then I go here.
Are you really? Yay!
That's what you wanted. Yes, I remember. Even though it's been like what 4 weeks.
Thank you.
Alright, so your vigor's still down 3. You healed your resolve all the way up.
Yeah.
Alright, you got some bravery back, your spine re-solidified, and you charge back into the battle.
Really would help to have you
Is
support
using
here.
that fortune in action.
I think spending a fortune is not an action.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think. What was the challenge rating for hitting it? Was it just 2?
Alright,
Or was
well,
it more?
you are currently... Let's see, what's the lighting situation here? Who's got a torch?
I do. Well, I have a primitive lantern. I don't have a torch.
So the lantern hanging on his belt would illuminate the area you're in. So lighting's not a factor.
My belt.
What's the reach on your weapon?
I've what was it? I have adaptable, so I can have up to 3.
All right. The creature also has 3, so you're gonna want to adaptable up to 3. That way you don't
Yeah.
have any penalty. All right. So that would make the attack a 1, but you're fighting on ice, so slippery footing. I'm gonna say it's a 2.
Okay. And yeah, that's 3.
All right.
No, that's 2 actually.
2.
Yeah, I hit.
Okay. I will. Actually, I have Doom, so I should actually spend a Doom to do the reaction. Give me just a moment. I want to make a copy of these rollers here. Put them over there. I'll lock these back. And then I'm going to create a camera right here. Control 1. Alright, saved camera. Okay, so the creature is going to try to parry, and it gets some success here. One moment while I open the book as well.
I assume at least 1.
Question: are we supposed to take more fortune, or
You should have your starting amount.
If you had more from last time, then you should have that.
should I grab it?
Hang on, I have to open a
Did you
character
have
sheet
more than
too.
last time?
No, I'm just asking because every single time that we start.
Alright. Trying to get back in the mindset for Conan here. So parry
Maybe ask
is
him
a
on your
coordination skill.
Yes.
Alright, so he's got a 9. I rolled a 3 and 11. He only got 1 success. Alright, fail. So go ahead, roll your damage. His tentacles flail to try to deflect your attack, but go for it. Now the trouble will be that it's got that 6 points of armor to get through.
It takes 3 damage.
Wait, what?
I rolled a 6
Oh,
and 3 effect.
you don't have Vicious One or something like that?
No, I do not.
What's your weapon?
Broadsword.
Broadsword. He's got the parrying feature on that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, each effect still does 1 damage, right? So 1,
Yeah,
2,
so
3, 4,
it's
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so it still takes 3 damage. You got it
What about
down
if I do up to
7
10?
damage.
All right, I'm going to generate a lot of doom. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll 5 dice, so that's 3 doom.
Okay, Doom, Doom, Doom applied.
I'm doing enslave.
Doing it, slave.
That's 3 successes and a complication. Oh wait, that was only 4. So I need to roll 1 more.
Oh, I got no successes on my resist.
Okay, that's 5 successes and a complication.
Okay. Well, since I got 0, that means, what was it, difficulty 2 enslave, so...
No, this one's going to be probably higher than that because I need to make it go back into the water it just came out of. So what's it going to be for that?
Well, before you apply any momentum, we initially do like the resistance save. So you roll your dice, and we compare your momentum against his, and then his momentum decreases yours if he rolls good. He rolled terrible, so it didn't decrease your momentum. But your base difficulty, I think for you it's D1 normally. Against him, it's going to be a D2, and then so you get 3 momentum from that. And then once you figure out, like, you've defeated him and you've gotten your 3 momentum, and then you can change the effect to what you want with the 3
Right,
momentum you have now.
That's where we're at right now. I've got 3 momentum.
Okay, so what are you going to do with it?
I'm going to make him go back into the water he just came out of.
All right, and you say, "Go back! You shall not pass!" All right,
He'll have to do that on his turn,
Yeah.
like not on...
so you still have one person who hasn't gone yet.
Do I have any momentum left over?
Which effect was that?
Uh,
And how
I
much
don't-
momentum does it cost?
that's what I'm asking you.
Do you have the book open? You should have the book open, and you tell me.
No.
Because if I have to look up everything, this is going to take a very long time.
It's 2. It costs 2.
Okay, then you gain 1. You spend 2.
Okay, so I will just take that last one as a momentum.
Cool.
So, do I just like move 2 spaces and I think that's it?
All right, so you're just advancing.
Yep.
What are we going to say happened to Isidore?
Isidore was like, "It's hopeless. My spirit is broken. I have 2 resolve, and I've wet my pants." And he runs here. All right.
Okay.
All right, so that's the player's turn. On the creature's turn, he can't do anything because he's been affected by your enslave.
Does he get back into the water?
And he has to follow your order. And so he slithers back into the water, and it begins to frost over. Like, his touch is making, like, steam hiss out of the water as it begins to ice over immediately. All the heat is forced out of the liquid by the presence of its cold body. The entire room becomes rather chill as it sinks beneath the ice.
Okay.
All right, so that's his turn.
Wait. He's over here.
Well, zones are just general in this, so
I think this
you're
room
on
is the
the
zone.
plateau zone, and he is descending into the water zone. So it's just, it's general, non-specific. For RP purposes, he's just going down into here.
Okay. Our turn?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to do my second hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 3 doom.
The doomining. All right.
Okay, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes and no complication because this turn I can focus. No, just 1 complication. Excuse me, just 1 complication.
Let's see. Last time I was supposed to add doom for the complication, and this time it generated a complication too.
Yep.
I have fat stacks of doom.
I told you would after I go.
Yeah. So what's your final result there?
5. 5
Fi-
successes.
5 successes?
Yeah.
All right. I said D2, so that generates 3 momentum. What are you going to do with it?
Is it a D2 on the second roll?
It's just because of, like, the room itself. The environment is giving you obstructions and preventing you from, like, fully making eye contact with the creature as he's under the water now. The gaze of set's really, like, important to have that eye contact, otherwise it hurts your chances of success.
Okay, hang on. Let me open the book.
But still, 3 momentum is pretty strong.
Mm-hmm.
It's not I command you to die strong.
Ah, right. You were going for the... Well, didn't you save?
not for
Didn't you
now.
save a momentum? You can spend saved momentum, so you could generate 3 and spend 1, and that's 4.
No. No. Give me a second.
Oh,
For some reason, I can't remember where my fucking documents are now. Jesus.
so if you maxed out your sorcery completely to have a 19 in it, does a 19 still count as a complication?
Yeah, that's the fun part. I succeed, and it's complicated.
Okay, I was wondering that for a bit actually.
Well,
This-
no, not for me, because a 19 wouldn't be a complication if I focus.
Not if you focus. No, he's just saying in
Okay.
general, if you can get a complication on a 19 or 20, just as a general magic thing, if you don't focus, like he was just wondering.
Yeah.
Neat.
So basically, it's just complicated.
Yeah.
I have to look up what Inured to Fear does. Hang on one second. Inured to Fear. This creature is incapable of feeling fear, continuing undeterred in spite of the greatest terror. It cannot be dazed or staggered. Oh, the stagger effect didn't trigger. And doesn't suffer penalty from traumas either. That's crazy. All right, so it did follow your orders, but it actually wasn't staggered that turn because it's got a special ability to resist it.
Gotcha.
All right, you probably would notice that it's not reacting the way a man would. Its anatomy is too alien, its mind is too different, so it's difficult to manipulate it.
I could get a max roll. I could deal 2 wounds to it.
Can I spend Doom to add additional momentum to this? Because I'm going to add 1 to make it 4.
I don't think you can spend Doom to create momentum.
No, I mean... Oh, okay.
Could he use his fortune? Potentially?
You can spend it, but you can't generate it.
No, that's what I mean. Can I... When I say generate Doom, I just mean... What are we talking about? Spending or generating Doom? What's the difference?
So like many effects can actually like generate Doom by doing them.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's like certain things that you can use momentum for that you have to use the momentum that's generated by your roll. That can't be like pulled in from Doom, certain things.
Okay. Can I spend a fortune to add momentum?
Fortune. You can get a bonus die, a bonus action, a second wind, overcome a weakness, or do a story declaration.
Okay, but my bonus dice can't go over 5.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do, and now you may die, which costs 4.
All right, so you spend everything. You say, "You must die." Okay. I'm going to use 3 of the Doom that I've generated here. Get rid of those. And I'm going to roll a big defense here. Bop, bop, bop. Can he resist the dying? Pop back to his stats page. He's got Fortitude 3. It's willpower base. He's got 15. His target number is 15, which is pretty high. So right off the bat, he gets 1, 2, 3 successes on a D2, which means he reduces your momentum once. So he actually prevents you from pulling off the insta-kill, I think. But you can still make him do something else.
The insta-kill wouldn't even insta-kill him. It would have only done 1 wound to him.
1 wound, right? And again, because of the Inured to Fear, I think he might be immune to that trauma effect.
Why would that be?
Inured to Fear, it says that like trauma doesn't do anything to him.
Right. Well, the trauma wouldn't affect him like trauma does, but it would still count as trauma.
I guess, like towards killing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the main thing with the illusionary thing is it would seriously reduce his capabilities.
Okay, well, hang on a second.
Normally. Most enemies, you could reduce their capabilities with that. Like, I think willpower, if you have multiple traumas, your willpower saves, all of your saving throws against spells would all be decreased by 2 or 3 or whatever. The number of traumas you have. So he just has a feature that makes him immune to that effect because he's not human.
Okay, can I use this then to command him to lay himself down on the ice in front of Modrus?
All right. A test of wills. You command it to slither up onto the ice. Its serpentine body crawls up onto the ice. It's locked its gaze on you, and it's hissing like a snake in front of a snake charmer.
There you go. That's the best I can do.
Mm. Hmm. What should I do?
The eternal question.
Only I could make 2 attacks.
You can.
Is there a thing for that, actually?
There is. You've got fortune. You spend a fortune and say, I'm going to make another attack.
No, I'm just like, is there a way to do it naturally without fortune?
You can spend momentum or generate doom.
Like, is there a trait or talent that will do that?
I don't think so. It's not like D&D where you just get multiple attacks by default. In this one, you always have to spend a resource to do it. In this case, you would either spend a fortune to do a bonus action, or you would get a what's it called here? Swift action for 2 momentum or 2 doom.
Right then. Oh,
720.
unfortunate.
Complication.
That is only 1.
You only got 1 success. So you go in to make the attack against the creature, and it slithers, its body curling to avoid your blade. And you slash into the icy bridge, and it cracks mightily. I'm going to use 4 doom. Here's 3. Here's 4. Delete. All right. So the ice bridge cracks, and you are plunged into the icy, frigid waters. All right, so I'm going to give you an opportunity. It's a difficulty 4 acrobatics save in order to hop from ice block to ice block to not be plunged into the icy water. If you go into that ice, you're going to take a lot of cold damage.
Do we have any momentum?
No. But you can spend Doom
Or fortune.
How much doom?
as much as you want.
Goes up to 5. You start with 2 dice. You can give me 3 doom to roll 5 dice instead. Or
I will
you can
give
spend
you 2
a...
doom.
You're going to give me 2 doom. You want to roll 4 dice to do a difficulty 4 acrobatics test.
Let's see, that is 5. So I gain a momentum.
Nice. Nice. All right. You hop, hop, hop. The ice cracks and breaks. So it is no longer an ice bridge from here to here. All of that is gone. The abomination splashes into the watery section here where it begins just swimming normally. A little tidal wave of water is going to move towards Count Apophis. For you, it's only a difficulty 2 because you're in the next zone over if you would like to retreat from the water to not get wet with an acrobatics test. Count Apophis.
Okay. So I need to roll a 7 or better on 2 dice. And I didn't do it.
Well, low numbers
you
are
had
good, right?
momentum.
So
Say what?
he needed. So he probably doesn't have any focus, so a 3 isn't good. So he only has like 1 success, right?
Yeah, 1 success.
I made a momentum. You
All
could
right.
have used.
You do get splashed with water. The icy water is going to be very, very cold. It does 2 points of cold damage to your vigor, and the effect is wet. And wet is going to make the difficulty of any fortification or whatever it's called. You know, like the saves against cold conditions. Fortitude. That's probably what it is. Yeah. Resistance.
And I'm assuming my armor doesn't catch this.
For monsters, it's fortitude. For you, it would be resistance. No, it goes right through your armor. Really, for that one to avoid the effect, you'd have to get out from the wave with a acrobatic backflip of some kind so you didn't get wet. Okay, so if you have to make a resistance save against cold effects, the difficulty will be higher because you're all wet now. And that was still like a complication effect on Modus' turn, so... is Modus doing anything else?
Modris now thinks what to do or what to do.
Can I move while
Well,
you're
you already attacked, right?
It is the
Yeah,
player's turn. If you're just
I
moving on
have-
your turn, you can just do it, probably.
Nothing I can really do. I'm definitely not going in the water.
Yeah, it'd be a bad move. It's super cold if I haven't made that very clear. The creature's body is like a ice-generating magical effect, and it just makes the environment around it icy and arctic. The
Alright,
frost
so
worm, mythological beast.
I reach to you guys. I say that I heard some woman screaming, so I came to check what happened.
I don't even answer if you don't see the monster in front of us.
that might have been Isidore screaming as he ran by.
Solid.
It's even funnier that he said it that way.
All right. So, I asked Isidore, "Can you make it?"
Oh,
come
Isidore is
towards-
back at the entrance. Of
He
the
ran
thing.
away. His resolve was broken.
You have Apophis and Modris.
All right. So, Apophis, can you make him come over here, so we can,
Yeah, I really didn't want to do that though.
All right. If you don't want to do that, I guess I'm gonna have to use my action to jump to the other section? Question mark.
Sure.
All right. That's it.
I'm
There's-
sure he'll come towards me though. He seems focused on me.
There's a bit of an icy staircase, so it's fairly easy to ascend up to where Modris is. Alright, so that's the player's turn. The creature, immune to the stunning effects of your enslave, is actually going to think about its next move briefly. This being is ancient, and it's going to begin to sing like a whale song in the water, and the reverberation in this chamber, it has like some sort of effect on your mind. It's a mind-influencing effect called the unholy writhing, and it wiggles its tentacles seductively. Everybody in close range, so I guess Count Apophis, you can just avert your gaze and not look upon it, and you're unaffected. But for Modris and Raziel, or Ramiel, sorry, the unholy writhing might be hypnotic. So let's see. I have to make a roll for a mental attack. It's going to wiggle at you pretty fiercely, and I'm going to spend 1 doom to roll 3 dice. Oh, look at that. I rolled a 1. Fuck yeah. All right. So I've got 3 successes on a difficulty 2. So I generate 1 extra doom. And so he's going to spend that doom immediately on enhancing the damage by 1. Actually, hang on. Ignore this roll. So, and also ignore that doom that I just spent. Let me backtrack a second. So this is an automatic resistance. So you guys have to roll resistance to try to not be affected.
Wouldn't it be discipline?
Yeah, discipline. My bad.
Oh.
God, it's been so long. Weeks and my brain hasn't been in Conan world. All right, so your discipline save, difficulty 2.
I'm spending the momentum I made. Good. 2 success.
All right, it's a comparative thing. I generated 1 momentum, so you actually needed 3.
Unfortunate.
I think I can only roll twice, right?
Normally 2 dice, unless you spend fortune or momentum or generate doom.
Is there like a specific one that I can roll to get more dice or something like that?
You say I would like to buy more dice, and then I'll put doom in my pot here, or you can use up 1 of your fortune. Those are pretty much your main options.
I guess I'll just hit it.
Because the momentum pot is empty.
Double it.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Look at your target number. You tell me.
Yeah. What am I looking for? What's
This is a discipline check. Like, it's trying to affect your mind and terrify you, and we need to see how disciplined you are. So you're looking for your target number for discipline down at the bottom, under willpower, on your character sheet.
Yeah, discipline 10.
All right, so 8s are good. You got it.
Yay.
So it was difficulty 2. So you still didn't get it because he generated 1 momentum. So you needed to generate at least 1 momentum in addition to succeeding in order to negate him. Because the winner, like a player, always wins ties. So, all right. The mental damage will be done. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unholy writhing. His tentacles flail seductively, and it does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage and effect.
I guess I go down.
I just deal that damage.
It's to your blue bar.
Yep.
You only had 6?
Yep.
Okay, so what you can do instead of going down is take the hit and then say, I'm going to use my fortune to get my bar back, and then just put it up to full.
Do I get like any other back effects? Wait, no, I'm gonna use one of the big ones.
You would get a trauma because you didn't use the fortune before you took the hit.
Fuck!
But one mental trauma isn't that bad.
My shit is breaking.
I have 2 trauma now.
Oh god.
This thing is
What is
terrifying, and that's a strong mental attack it made against you. So this makes a lot of sense. You would be shaken by it.
I am not happy.
Right.
So
You dropped to 2. He dropped all the way down. He had to use a fortune. He went all the way back up, and has 1 trauma.
Had 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm missing 2 of them. 2 small ones.
I'm looking at your thing here. It says you have a wound and a trauma. What did you get hit by? I'm trying to remember.
I don't remember what gave me that one. I do remember the one.
All right, well, moving on. Okay, so that was the creature's vicious attack. Its wiggling tentacles have inspired terror in all who behold it. All right, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna grab one more of these because one of them disappeared.
Oh, actually, I wanted to look what the effect was. Oh, add one. It would have done one more damage. It had vicious one. Don't worry about it though, because you did the full heal anyway. So you dropped to 0. You healed to 10.
Terrifying.
It is, yes.
I do not like this thing.
It's
I'm
very,
dead.
very dangerous.
Can I try to hit it with my sword?
It is underwater.
The difficulty went up because it isn't on dry land. So you'd be, I don't know, like laying on your belly, stabbing down into the water to try to hit it.
You guys can still run away.
Don't give them any ideas. They might take you up on that. They were last time we played. They were like, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm almost dead again.
Are you running away, Appleface?
Sometimes there's what's called a tactical retreat, where you just back up to lure the enemy into a more advantageous position for you.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right. Are you gonna retreat?
It like he said, we're gonna lure the enemy into a more advantageous position.
Well, yeah. That's why I'm asking. Are you gonna retreat?
Yes,
Okay. Where are we retreating?
back to that line, I would say, where Modra says.
Okay. Right after you.
Who do you think's gonna be luring it?
Oh no, I'm not going first
Why not?
because I'm waiting for you to go.
Yeah. Why? Okay. Can I get a why?
What do you mean why?
Well, I'm asking. I just.
He's the one who has to lure it.
I'm the one who's luring it.
But I'm full.
Full of what?
Tanky
Man,
goodness.
full of shit. All right, then you take it, man.
He wanted to tank. He offered. You declined. That's fine.
I'll come back here.
Okay. Well, I think you can still do stuff. You're just moving within one zone there. That's a minor action at best.
All right, I'll ready my weapon to hit him whenever he gets close.
Well, I can't do anything to this guy. I don't have any abilities that work on him.
I don't know. I'd say you've been doing a pretty good job keeping him from doing what he actually wanted to do, which is eat everyone.
Oh yeah, I can keep him from doing stuff, but I can't actually damage him.
Yeah, you're a good snake charmer, but actually killing this thing is a real challenge.
Yep.
Weird looking snake.
All right, then I'll ready my action to hit it and wait for whatever is it that's going to happen.
Yeah, shout out to my buddy Creus. He designed this for me. I asked him to make a very weird creature from Dark Sun, and he did his best.
Oh, nice.
It doesn't really look anything like the creature it was supposed to look like, but you know, it's as close as you can get using Hero Forge, I think.
Nice.
It was just like a
What- what-
worm with 1,000 extra tentacles coming off of it, like a sucker face, and he was like, "Yeah, this is snake-like, but it's close enough." All right, the creature is going to see that you've all retreated into dry land, and it's going to swim from that zone over to this zone where it emerges up out of the water, and it's going to slither over behind this rock and coil near its treasure of glittering gold.
What a bitch.
It lets out an angry hiss that you've invaded its territory, like an animal that's just trying to drive away an annoyance.
Okay, well, next room, I guess.
The treasure's not even worth it, you say.
Well, I mean,
Somewhere down the hall, Isidore screams, "Let's get the hell out of here!"
I, 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 just don't see that it's possible to fight the thing.
Yeah, I won't always throw enemies that are within your ability to defeat. You know, sometimes the actual best move is to retreat.
Was it like that giant?
It's for you to judge whether you can tackle an enemy or not.
It moved away, so I will too.
Is all
I
that
see
glittering
no
gold
reason.
worth battling an ancient worm with magical cold powers?
I almost died twice, so I'm going to say no. If it was only once, I'd say yes.
Okay. The creature doesn't pursue you, so we'll go out of combat turns, and
Oh
you guys
no,
can
he
just
fell in the water.
move yourself around freely as you explore now. Retreating out of the watery zone.
Yep.
Yes.
I guess
We
I'll
now go explore this area.
I guess I'll autopilot Isidore. It's handy for me to have an NPC I can talk through. So Isidore is
Where
going
are
to
the
say,
NPCs?
Yeah, where are the actual NPCs?
They left.
Oh
no,
yeah,
the other, no
he's talking
skeletons.
about the skeletons. The skeletons are off the board because I don't want to have to manage them every 5 seconds, but
Right.
they're standing right here by the stairs.
Okay.
I'll have them resume following me once I see them.
Let me open up
As you're at that door.
Isidore's sheet here so I can autopilot better. Danger Fate. Isidore, Petty Noble. I'm getting the mindset here. He's archery boy. He spent all his arrows, though.
Did he?
He's going to, like, spend some time, like, looking around and trying to collect some of his, like, lost arrows. And I'm going to have him spend, Oh, here. Tell you what. I'm supposed to give out more fortune. So, here's 1, 2, 3 fortune. And I'm just going to say Isidore, if he got fortune, he would have immediately spent it to regenerate his very, very low resolve. 'Cause
Yeah.
he was very scared back there, and now he's got a full bar. All right, but he's still
You know,
got
that's a good idea.
he's still got a little bit of a wound, and so he seems shaken. He's out of breath, and he's like,
That's a good idea. Use 1 fortune.
"What the hell kind of place is this dungeon? What was that monstrosity? I've never seen its like."
By the way, I just want to point out that when you guys ran away initially, not the time to run away. When I ran away, that was the time to run away.
Don't say run away. Say tactical retreat. That was
The first time was running away.
a necessary withdrawal for strategic reasons.
Make sure you actually can't kill the thing before you leave. Cost us a couple fortune, but it was worth it. We could have gotten that treasure. It was worth the risk.
I mean, the moment I hit the ice bridge, it was all gone, really.
By the way, I opened this door like 20 minutes ago.
All right, you go over to the door. You open the door, and it reveals a hallway.
Most interesting.
All right, now hang on a second. So you start to advance down the hallway. So let me describe things a little bit more. So like, let's get into the ambiance of the ancient dungeon that you're in, right? So the doors before you are elaborate, made of bronze that's turned green with age, and it's covered with crawling figures. Some human, but some seem almost elemental, as if they're made of wind or fire. And so you have to work to open these enormous bronze doors. There's double doors, and you grab a hold of like a human arm that's curled to form a handle, and you have to like pull this arm. And the doors swing open gradually, groaning open, the creak of age and dust. And it opens into this hallway here, which isn't very ornate. There are dusty hangings on the walls here that are like ancient and moth-eaten with many holes in them. And so you can barely breathe in here. The air is incredibly stale, and your torch seems to be burning up what little oxygen there is.
Lantern.
Lantern, whatever. Claustrophobia sets in. Your light reveals strange sculptural reliefs dot the walls on this side of the hallway. And another large ornate door stands on the right side down that hallway. Your torchlight doesn't go very far, so you can only see the first couple of statues on that wall as you peer around the corner.
Okay, let's check out the statues. What's their deal?
Isidore cautions you and says, "Don't they sometimes set traps for grave robbers? Let's not be too incautious."
That's something Isidore would do. Okay, you go first, Isidore.
Isidore peeks around the corner and says, "Oh, I don't trust these statues. Many times they'll hide weapons in the statues where you won't see them in the detail." He's going to go over here and he's going to do...
Observation?
I'm just going to do a thievery test. He's got a 12 in thievery, and he's just going to use his knowledge of thievery to see if there's any traps here.
How come he's like 3 feet higher than me?
Plus and minus if you want to change things. Oh, look at that. Double fives. So he actually does succeed. And he says, "Oh, look at this, look at this." And so he points at the navel of this statue here. Where there should be a belly button, there's actually a tiny arrowhead protruding from a hole. And he looks along the ground and says, "There seems to be a seam. I'll mark it." He takes out a little piece of chalk and he says, "It looks like these blocks are some kind of pressure plate. Looking ahead, perhaps those ones as well. We might have to do some jumping."
Okay, well, we don't need to go that way yet anyways. I just wanted to see if the statues could provide some clue as to what the whole deal is with this place. Isidore, why don't you check this hallway before I walk down it?
This is actually kind of tricky here because there's one of them going in both directions there. All right. The door, you say?
Yes.
Isidore cautiously approaches the door and says, "Well, the last one seemed safe enough." He makes his check. We got double success. He says, "It looks to be locked." He pulls out the lockpicks that he got last time. And then he's going to attempt to pick the lock on this door here. Even the locking mechanism itself is made out of a bronze human figure. Oh, failure. It says, "I don't know this locking mechanism. It's ancient, perhaps rusted beyond repair. I may not be able to open it with my tools. This might be a job for brute force," he says.
Yes.
You want to try athletics to force the bronze doors open?
Yes. That is...
I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Picking the lock is easier.
2 success.
No. Hang on. Let me describe things a little bit better before you roll it. So, like, the athletics to open this door, they're actually a lot higher. You're going to want to roll more dice than that. So,
Huh?
so a door of this
Oh, my
size might require a giant strength. So, rather than 2 dice, do you want to generate some doom or use a fortune?
I will do a doom.
You want to do 1 doom?
Yes. Could have rolled better anyways.
All right. Well, that only buys you 1 more dice. So roll 1 more dice.
Oh.
9 and 11 is 2 successes, right?
Yeah, and ignore the 12. The 1 is 2 successes as well.
Oh wow, you lucked out. It was a difficulty 4,
Ah.
and you only barely managed to pull the door open. You actually bend the locking mechanism with your strength.
Yes.
All
The
right.
fuck?
Haha, look at that. You peel the door right off the hinges only to reveal that it was a fake way. It was a fake
Damn.
door that went nowhere.
At least the door's open now.
That's true. You do have a bent bronze door now. It's quite heavy. But it might be useful.
You could go sledding.
Boy, that was a fun trick. I put that card there. I was like, I bet they're going to think there's a room here.
I did as well.
Okay.
I even showed you guys the map earlier, so it's like a double whammy. It's like you
Oh, yeah,
knew
that's
and
right.
you knew and you didn't.
Okay. What do we have to do to get across this?
I jump.
Now hold on. Again, let me describe things a little better. You draw closer, revealing more of the hallway. Up ahead, there's a door on the left, and there's another large set of bronze doors up ahead. This door on your left is only wood and smaller than the bronze doors. And you see that there are more statues. Based on the earlier estimate that there was an arrow trap in the statue, I'll add some more lines of danger. Actually, hang on. Let me erase all these. I'm going to use single line because I think it'll be more readable. Single line red. All right, so Isidore has scouted for traps and estimates that there are arrow traps in this hall that have a range of about 4 blocks. It's embedded in the wall, though. He doesn't know how to disable it. So you'll have to get around it by not activating the pressure plates, maybe.
I jump over the pressure plates.
I'm gonna take my spear and I'm gonna activate the pressure plate.
Okay, you take your spear and you press it into the ground. It takes a considerable amount of pressure, about the weight of a light human, to eventually push the block down. But the mechanism does trigger, and an arrow fires and clatters. And after the
roll on
arrow
the ground.
fires, you hear a mechanical clunk and sliding noise. Isidore says, "Wait." And he sneaks over here. He peeks again, making another thievery test.
They reload.
Yeah, but only so many times.
I have an idea. I could just roll on the ground and activating them.
Isidore
You can move
says,
right behind me.
"I heard a noise. I don't understand it." You triggered the attack. He says, "I think it's safe," and then he leans in to grab the arrow. So he snatches the arrow, and he touches the pressure plate a little bit, and it starts to reactivate. But he immediately steps back and says, "I don't trust it, but I needed that arrow." He puts it in his quiver.
You know, I'm going to step on the pressure plate many, many times just to launch arrows.
Okay, so some minutes are going to go by where you press the pressure plate, an arrow fires out, Isidore adds it. Eventually, he has a full quiver of arrows, and he says, "Oh, buddy, this is a good scheme. Infinite arrows. We could keep doing this all day and go back to town and sell them. We'd never have to fight ugly ice worms ever again." All right. So, Apophis, you're sitting there watching this happening for a few minutes. What do you want to do?
I want to see if the arrows run out.
This goes on for a while. It hasn't happened yet.
I got time.
All right. Tick tock, tick tock. An hour goes by. He's filled 2 quivers. Says, "See, I said, infinite arrows. We'll be rich men."
I'm just gonna go into it. Fuck it.
Oh, what?
You're
Okay.
gonna get shot with arrows?
Yeah. I'm not gonna wait.
I could
till
walk
my-
through it. I could parry the arrows.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if he's
What
just walking through, I'm gonna make an attack for each one of these. That's 1 attack here, 1 attack here.
Wait. If he's walking through, I'm going to wait, and as the arrows are firing, I'm going to walk through while they reload.
Oh, there you go. So he'll take the shot, and then you'll just follow so that while it's resetting, you're moving behind him.
Yep,
All right.
yep.
Isidore says, "Oh, you're a wise one, eh?" And he follows quickly in your footsteps as well. All right. So here come the attacks.
Oh, just you should get on this.
I have an idea.
I mean, his idea was cool, but
Yeah, but Ramiel has already enacted his plan.
Are you gonna try to parry this?
No, it's not that.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Can I? How can I do that?
I think there's only two. There's only one success each. I don't know how those stats work.
Actually, ranged attacks. All right, so there's a trait you can get that allows you to use a shield or a weapon to parry ranged attacks. If you don't have it, you have to use acrobatics to avoid the arrows. So, you would roll your acrobatics test, and you want to generate at least 1 momentum to not get hit by that arrow that I just fired.
I have my two-handed sword equipped with me, but I do have a shield on my inventory.
But you don't have. Do you have? What is it? I think it's reflexive block. Because it's an actual talent to deflect arrows.
I think he went all melee, right? He's got
Yeah.
intimidation and all melee attacks, so he doesn't have the parry skills that he requires for that, which means he'd be stuck with acrobatics, and he's only got an 8 in it, so his chances of success are very low, but he might, so just roll it.
I don't know what I'm rolling to, so I'm just gonna click.
I looked on your sheet, it is an 8. Acrobatics is a target number of 8. And you only got 1 success, so that arrow hits. So, the first arrow, you just step on the pressure plate, and the first arrow hits you. It does 4 damage. You've got armor, though, right? Now,
Yes.
it's got the piercing quality, and it's got an effect. It's got piercing 1. You've got armor 3, so you take...
I got armor 4.
You've got armor 4, so you can take 3 off that, which means you only take 1 damage from that arrow.
Alright.
Okay, so you step on the second pressure plate. So you roll your 2 acrobatics. I'm rolling my arrow attack here. I only got 1 success and a complication.
It's pretty impressive that these things have infinite ammo and they don't ever jam.
Well, I was about to say with that complication it's going to, but I still have the attack roll to trigger here. I'm waiting for his dice rolls.
So you're saying that those arrows never rolled a complication every time we stepped on them for an hour?
No.
Oh my god.
Just because they weren't attacking anything.
No.
This is good technology, man. I don't know what to do. 3 and 14.
Target number 8 says no. Alright, this time the arrow does 3 with piercing 1, no damage. Alright. So then you run further down the hall and you trigger the third one, right? Or do you stop?
Oh, I don't stop. I keep going.
All right, so we're on to the third one. So we're just gonna keep doing this, right? So let's get quick at this, right? So bam, bam, arrow fires out of the wall.
Odris, are you coming with us?
I got a 1 to hit. What do you got?
I didn't click enough.
Is Modris with us?
9 and 11.
Isidore is.
All right, you didn't dodge that one either. Fortunately, these have been dulled with age. That one didn't penetrate your armor either. All right, you move to the next one.
No, stop there.
Oh.
We're going to get through these doors first.
All right, ignore those rolls. Apophis tells you to stop. That was after the third one. So you guys just got into this this section here where it's reasonably safe if you're in that middle zone.
Yeah, stay where you are.
Lizard Wizard, was Modris
I
keeping
roll
up?
along the ground.
Well, it was safe if you were keeping up with everyone.
I roll along the ground because because I will be under where the arrow will fire. You don't have to walk if you can roll.
Roll to the side. Autobots, roll up.
All right, so I assume you're here because you want to look at this wooden door, right?
Yep. I
All
want
right.
to open it.
All right. This wooden door, banded in iron, looks rather sturdy, and it's got a iron plate underneath the handle with a keyhole.
I try to open it.
It doesn't budge. You turn the handle and it's locked.
Isidore, pick the lock.
All right, Isidore pulls out those handy-dandy lockpicks he got last time. He's like, I sure am glad we found these lockpicks that I just needed so badly that I didn't buy in town, even though I had ample opportunity to buy these lockpicks that I desperately needed to do my one job. But now I have them, so I'm going to pick this lock.
My one job.
Oh, look at that. He succeeds. He picks the lock masterfully, revealing an interesting room. And he says, wait. All right, up ahead, the room is dominated by a large obelisk, and each side of the obelisk is decorated with a coiled dragon. The serpentine body of the dragon has the head projected out in each direction. So each of the 4 directions in the room has a little dragon head that is here, and here, and here, and here. And Isidore, being the paranoid thief that he is going to say, oh, I don't trust that at all. Who's brave enough to go in there?
Well, we've already established that Romuald is our walk in and do it guy, so walk in and do it.
Fucking bunch of pussies. Yes, I'll go in.
We're not pussies. We just don't have fucking 4 armor.
All right, you step into the room. When you get this far, you notice that there are arrow traps like you've seen before, here and here. And you notice over there, it seems like there's a hole around the corner.
Wait, what do you say that there were at distance? The circle?
All right, this is a large obelisk that dominates this sort of squarish room, and it's got ornate statues on all 4 sides of a dragon. And the circle that I've drawn is the head of the dragon, which projects out from the wall in each of the 4 directions. So there's a dragon head with its mouth open, like it's ready to breathe fire, facing in your direction and in the opposite direction and to either side.
Okay, this sounds really obvious, but I'm still gonna do it.
All
I'm
right.
gonna walk towards this one.
So you start walking past the obelisk when suddenly you hear a whine. And the room begins to get hot as billowing steam shoots out of each head of the dragon's mouth, filling the room with blinding hot steam that's scalding. All right, hang on. I have to spend some Doom for this. So from my Doom pool, this is... Wait, that's too many. All right, 4 Doom. Okay, the scalding hot steam fills the room, and anybody in the area is going to get blasted by it, and possibly outside of the area if I roll some effects. So...
Fuck you, I closed the door.
Ooh. Wow. All right. The heat rises, so I only rolled effects. You take 2 points of steam damage inside the room. Let's see, you're at 15, 14, 13. So you go down to 13 from the steam. And 2 effects, so the nearest 2 people in the adjoining area will take 2 damage as well. So hot steam hits Apophis and Isidore. Isidore's like, ah, my face!
That was fucking rude.
However, this is a problem because the steam seems to be increasing. Like, it starts as a trickle, and then it quickly becomes like a roar as the dragons are blowing. And they don't seem like they're going to stop. It seems like they might even intensify. If you don't get out of there, you might be in trouble. So,
Send us over to the ice worm.
Ramiel, what's your move?
I want to go in and check this place that you were talking about.
All right. You turn the corner, only to realize you've made a terrible mistake as you slam face first into a dead end. The superheated steam continues in the room. All right, hang on. Count Apophis, you slammed the door, right?
Well, no, I'm just gonna get away from it so it doesn't steam me anymore.
All right. You leave the door open, but you back away. All right. Steam is going to pour out from the room here. Inside, I'm going to roll the steam damage again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got effects again. All right. In the room, it does 5 steam damage. Oh, that's
Are you
bad.
seriously gonna hit me with that?
No, you're not going to get hit out there. You've backed away, right?
Yeah. As far as I can.
How's it going? Go over there.
Ramiel's in real bad shape. He's got third-degree burns over his entire body at this point.
Ooh.
A
Ramiel,
little bit one.
it's really fucking hot in here. What do you do?
Well, I tried to get back to the door because there's nothing over here.
Okay.
At least nothing that I can see.
You flee the room. Do you close the door
He
behind you?
goes- I don't think he goes that one.
I mean, it's a little bit steamy. These guys should be okay, right?
Close the door, I say.
Well, you can close it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I push past you and close the door.
All right, yay. You won't take further damage. The steam room of doom. Another deadly trap.
Expecting fire, but that works well.
Ramiel, can I ask you, why are you impudent?
Why am I what?
Why are you impudent?
I guess that's a word too big for my small mind. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, it's not impotent.
It's definitely not impotent. I can assure you.
It would have been great if you had initially answered with, I'm not impotent.
Yeah.
It would fit the character, I think.
Okay, so, I don't think there's anything in that realm. Like, I don't know why there's a steam trap. Like, I don't understand it.
Well, there might have been a treasure around the corner, but it was also just cleverly designed to kill you.
Around what corner? We didn't see anything. He didn't see anything.
This corner.
Oh, there was treasure there?
No, I said
No.
there could have been. Yeah. He explored, he didn't find any.
Oh, well, yeah, there could have been. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know why the room would be protected if there's nothing in it.
Ah, well, this whole dungeon here is the protection, right? So, like, anywhere could be a deadly trap.
Okay, so I'm going to use my spear to set off the next trap, and I'm going to walk through it while it reloads. Then I'm going to use my spear to set off the next trap, and then I'm going to walk through it while it reloads. Then I'm going to try and open this door.
That doesn't work in the areas where there's 2 back-to-back. So
Why?
it takes too long to press the block down. When you had somebody actually stepping on it, that worked? Because you were moving quickly just behind him? Isidore suggests that Ramiel continue what he was doing before and lead the way.
Bunch of fucking pussies.
No, Isidore says, wait. Hold on. All right. Isidore approaches you and says, "It looks like you were badly wounded by that steam, my friend. Here, let me attempt a healing check on you." All right, so he's got a heal of 7. Yeah, all
I
right.
could do a better healing check than that.
So I'm going to have him use one of his fortune, and he rolls 3 dice. Bop, bop, bop. And he's like, "Oh, you look badly wounded.
Oh, that's 2.
All right, so he heals you for 2 damage.
Right. I'm gonna put some points over here too, so that he's so cool.
That gets you back up to 10. So he's like, all right. Maybe you don't die on us. You're the one that can tank these arrows. So he tries to do a little bit of a heal on you before you charge ahead.
Thank you, Isidore.
So wait,
Cool plan.
Modris can't roll along the ground and not be hit by arrows?
Well, the idea was that you guys were running through to avoid the arrows while they were reloading. But if he wants to try a roll, then he's making acrobatic tests against them. So, Modris?
I'm just like lying down on the floor and rolling.
Yeah, he's saying he's gonna go beneath the trajectory of the arrow.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
What?
The arrows are at an angle and they ricochet.
I could just walk and parry.
That's fair. You want to walk and parry. Let's do it. Arrow 1. Ka-twang! Let's see your parry. We could probably bang these rolls out real quick. The arrow...
Okay, that's 2.
All right. I only had 1. I think you generated momentum on that. This might actually work out in your favor. Okay, on to the next one. Ka-twang! The arrow fires from the other side. That one misses entirely. You don't even have to roll.
Okay.
You doing a third one?
Yeah, I'm walking up to them.
All right. Ka-twang! Another miss.
Really? I didn't have to roll it?
Nah, you were just moving fast and it fired just behind you.
Oh. Neat.
You speed walk. Whoosh. All right, you've passed 3 of them.
All right, Romuald, your turn.
Isidore leans in and whispers in your ear, "If you had followed us, you wouldn't have had to dodge those."
Dodge what? They were behind me.
Okay, I carry on forward. This one was 1620.
All right,
The roll?
roll it. Arrow fires. Oh, look at that complication.
Items.
What was the other one I had a complication on?
I think it was either the first or the second one.
I think the
I think it
second
was
one.
the second.
All right, both of those have jammed. All right.
Well, I think you erased the wrong line.
Is everyone following? Isidore quickly follows behind when that arrow fires and gets behind Ramiel.
There is 2 here. I think you erased the wrong line.
No, I got the ones I wanted.
Are you sure?
It
Did
looked-
he pass the first one? There's 1 and 2.
There's one here that's still active. There's one here that's still active. There's one here that's still active, and then
Did
there's the ones
did he
here.
do that one yet?
I rolled for this one and this one just now. Yep.
Oh. Okay.
So I try to open the door.
All right. You get up to the door. Another ornate door. This one's odd. You can't really see anything to open it with. Where's the handle? It's such a strange alien-looking door. You can't make heads or tails of it. You can attempt, I would say maybe an observation test to try to find the hidden handle. Or maybe a sorcery test. I would say a sorcery test might work here as well.
I will do a sorcery test then.
I ask, is it a push or a pull door?
I think it's like a necromancy door or something like that.
Hmm.
I got my sorcery. 2 successes.
2 successes. All right. What you determine about this door is that its alienness is because it's made out of black obsidian. It's an ancient material that the old ones construct their buildings out of. It doesn't look like it was native to this building. It might have been an import. Like many of the statues seem to have come from foreign lands, depicting foreign gods that you didn't recognize. Here, too, these doors look like they might have been imported from some ancient ruins of the Deep Ones that were uncovered in some point in the past. Quite a unique and interesting door made of an alien
Isn't obsidian
material.
already black?
It's a unique magical material that's made through alchemy. It's not natural lava. Like regular obsidian you would get from like volcanic rock, and it's just like
Obsidian that's purely black and not obsidian that has like a purple sheen to it.
in this case the black denotes that it's corrupted, that it's evil, that it comes from the outer dark, that it's sorcerous in origin. It's got magics in it.
Because that just confused me. I'm just like,
I know it's
already black?
a little bit redundant, but it actually has a different meaning to like the shade of it. It's more like the evil door, the evil obsidian door, the black obsidian door. Yeah.
Okay. Can I cast magic at it?
All right. You're just going to try to brute force magic at it. Spend 1 resolve and make a sorcery test.
Yep. Oh, here we go. 1 resolve spent. Making a sorcery test. Two successes.
All right. Using your mental powers, you seek the door's handle in the plane of dreams. So you almost go into a trance for a second, and in the world of dreams, the door is the same, but it's got a handle that you can interact with. And in your mind's eye, you turn the handle, and the door opens.
Excellent.
Does it open inwards or outwards?
Out into the hall that you're in.
Ah, okay.
It reveals a room, and this room's got 2 doors, and there's an ornate statue covering the wall here.
Of what?
I think it's
Actually-
a relief, not a statue.
Let's see, do I have a statue prop?
Ow.
That's big, and it doesn't have a texture.
Rude.
But
God damn it.
Okay.
Can you see this?
Stop.
You can see the statue, right?
I don't even know where I went. I flew so far I can't find me. Is that me over there? No? Shit. Where did I go?
Here's a Ramiel.
Dude, I'm serious. You
I
knocked my...
found you. You're on Isidore's sheet.
Oh, god damn it.
Physics. Gotta love them. Alright. So, 2 statues. One here, one here.
Okay. Do they look remarkable or familiar in any way?
It seems in ancient times these statues were painted. They had different paint styles. They seem to be the same figure of a man with a spear, dressed in armor, like a soldier perhaps. But they were painted in different colors. You can see the remnants of flakes of red on one and blue on the other.
You can see remnants of their signature on it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to open this door.
Alright, this is the blue one over here.
Ramiel, stay out of there. What are you doing?
Samuel, what are you doing in the steam room?
I'm not doing nothing.
Someone put you in the steam room.
Yeah.
Alright. When you get to here, as you're crossing the threshold from sort of the entranceway into the part of the room here, the statues immediately become animated. It doesn't seem like their physical body moves, but like a spirit within the statue almost seems to move within it. And so like a face within a face sort of turns to you, or like an eye within the eye of the statue turns to look at you, and the statue says, "Choose a door, but choose wisely."
Okay, so what's the deal? One of you lies, one of you always tells the truth?
Now that'd be too easy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be too easy.
Come on!
We already know the answer to make them tell the truth.
No, I don't. Let's pretend I don't.
Like Apophis wouldn't know that trick already.
So that's more of a recorded message. It won't say anything other than that, and will answer no questions.
I see. Huh. On what basis should I make this decision? I asked the statue.
The statue doesn't respond. At some point, Isidore is going to move towards the other door, and then this statue will say a similar but slightly different message. This statue says, "You should not enter these doors." Isidore says, "Curiouser and curiouser. This one says both doors are bad, and that one says to choose one door wisely."
Oh. I approach this door. Does it say anything?
Well, it says the first message about choosing one door wisely.
Oh.
The red statue will tell you, "These doors are your doom," and the blue statue will tell you, "Choose one door wisely."
Well, we're obviously not gonna choose no doors, so open one.
Huh. I pull out a coin and flip it.
Okay.
I'm actually going to open up Google and flip a coin.
It's tails. It comes up tails.
There's actually a coin in-game. Tools. No, it's not under tools. What's it under? Miscellaneous. Here's a quarter.
Just hover over it and hit R.
Oh.
Well, you're supposed to call heads or tails first.
Yeah,
No, I was saying heads or tails to decide which one.
which one was tails?
Blue.
Okay.
I open the door.
All right. You open the blue door. All right. Opening the door reveals a room beyond. And this room is like many you've seen before, containing statues of gods and demons from unknown religions.
I would like to do a lore check to see if I know any of the gods or demons.
Roll it. Intelligence lore.
Oh. That's only one success, but...
Yeah, unrecognizable.
Hmm.
The statue's somewhat weathered. Seems very, very old.
Interesting.
The features aren't exactly humanoid, and the proportions are definitely not humanoid, as the thing stands a full 14 feet tall.
Isidore, go trap checking.
Isidore looks... He says, well, that one says both doors are bad. I guess I'll do like you did and go through the one that says at least one of the doors is alright. He steps into the room. He looks around.
That's not entirely what that means.
What do you mean?
He said choose wisely. One said both were bad, the other said choose wisely. That means one could be worse than the other. Doesn't mean one is good. It means both could be bad, and one is worse.
Isidore will whisper, "I'm only half joking, but I think maybe the safe door was the one in the back of the room."
Most likely.
Well, I'll sneak ahead and see what I can see. He rolls a stealthy stealth.
I actually have a really good stealth roll for myself.
Isidore's got a 14, so with a target number of 14, he generates 2 successes. All right, so he's very cautiously moving across the room, along the wall, checking for traps on the floor and the walls. He makes it about midway through the room, and he says, I think I see a door around this corner back here, hidden around behind these statues. And just at that moment, there's a metallic grinding noise as each of these 3 statues in here begins to animate and come to life. With a yip, Isidore lets out a scream and says, help! All right. We've entered combat. What do you guys do?
Man.
I'll go and help my friend.
Hmm.
Okay, apparently nobody else is saving him.
You just said you were gonna.
You said first, so it was,
Yeah.
here you go.
So do I try to hit it.
All right. You enter the room. You approach the statue that's beginning to move. You swing your weapon as hard as you can.
Right, so I have a reach 3. I think you said something about struggling. Do you struggle?
Hang on. Let me look up the stat block for this creature before I answer any questions. One moment. I want to make sure I have a good stat block for this.
Uno momento.
It's wild. Conan doesn't have, like, giant stone statue enemies.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to use a stand-in. Something
This
like...
second encounter in one of them, the indie games I'm in,
Really?
was just a giant stone statue. I took no damage from it, and I hit its fist back at it. It was really funny.
Alright, I found it. Alright, so I'm using this stat block. Alright. The creature has parry. It's agility based.
It's
And his number is
coordination.
12.
Its coordination is parry.
Yeah, it's coordination.
Yeah.
Oh, his number's an 8 then. 8. Alright. Alright, the stone statue. It's going to try to defend with a parry. I've got 2. Both of your weapons are a 3, so it should be even, like a 1 to hit across the board.
Ramiel roll.
Keep in mind, Ramiel has 2 wounds, so your attack rolls are going to have a target number that's worse by 2.
Alright. 9/11, does it hit?
Are you looking at your
Oh,
character
well-
sheet?
Dude,
What?
just
Look
look
at
at
your melee.
look
Those would both hit.
under melee. There's a column that says TN. That's your target number. So look at your target number and see if the dice you rolled came in under that target number. If it did, then you got a success. If it did
Unfortunately, his target number is worse by 2, so it's actually a target
Ooh,
number of 10, which means you only got 1 success.
Alright, those 1 success hit.
No, they got 2 successes.
Alright. Well, I don't hit.
All right.
I move to this one, and I pull out the pickaxe. And I attack with the pickaxe.
And I'm
How much
spending
reach does the pickaxe have, actually?
2. I'm spending doom for each one of
Oh,
these
okay.
reactions, by the way.
The pickaxe then has 3.
It looks like I only got 1 success. You're probably gonna hit.
Yeah.
He tries to parry feebly with his stone spear.
Ooh,
Oh, complication.
That was only 1.
Well, the difficulty was 1. You got 1 success. He got 1 success on his parry. Player wins ties, so you still hit.
Yay. How much does the pickaxe do? To a stone statue.
Pickaxe. Let's do 5 dice plus your melee bonus.
The same damage.
I'll give it the piercing quality though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
My turn.
I believe so.
Okay. My skellies rush in.
Yeah, skeletons.
This one's gonna go here. This one will go here. This one will go here, and this one will go here.
All right.
And they're each going to attack. They need an 11 to hit.
It would get expensive to react again, so I'm just gonna let these go through.
First one misses.
All right.
Second one. This is the one on the north side.
Difficulty 1.
My north, not your north.
Just need 1 success to hit.
Yeah, we got 1 success on the second one. So they hit for 5 dice, I think. We'll just roll 5. Uh, 4 damage.
All right.
That's the one over here. And then this one.
Was it this one, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, thought so.
Then this one is the other one. 2 successes to hit.
That generates a momentum.
For 5 damage. And then the other one. No success on a complication.
All right. Which one got the complication? Was it?
It was the one farthest towards me.
The tough and skeletal boy.
This one?
This one right here.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. When this skeleton attacks this statue here, the statue is going to fall over on it as its complication, knocking
More skeleton.
knocking it prone and dealing 3 damage to it.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll stand this one back up. He was still up. Just the one's pinned down.
Okay, that's my turn.
Has everyone gone?
Not Isidore, I don't think. Unless he's just cowering.
He's going to move to here with his stealthy movement. He gets around the corner and hides back in here. Let's see here. Gonna make that a zone. Make that a zone.
Man, the zones are getting smaller and smaller.
And then you guys are in this zone. He's in the pocket where he's hidden. He only has 3 hit points. All right, so then it goes to the statue's turn.
I'm also going to move into here on my turn then.
Gotcha. All right, so you enter the zone. This statue that's on top of this undead here is going to flail and attack it. So
Does it flop like a fish?
go back to my stat blocks here. It does flop like a fish. My number is 12. All right. That's 2 successes to hit.
That hits.
All right. So your undead gets smashed. Ignore the last one. I rolled too many dice. It's going to do 3. Its Rending Grasp does 3, and it's already knocked down. It's actually going to have Vicious, so that turns it into 4. And then it's got Grappling. So it's already knocked down, it's grappled, and it took the 4 damage.
Okay, so it's down to 6 because of its armor.
And then the other statue here, this one's going to stab at Modris with its spear.
Parry.
Oh, no, actually, I take that back. Instead of spearing you, it's going to lift up its leg, its huge stone leg, and it's going to try to stomp you.
I still parry.
The stomp has a reach of 1. What's your reach right now?
My reach is 3 at the moment.
Was it declared? Had you used
I
it?
declared it was 3 the moment I attacked.
All right, if you have it as 3, that makes my difficulty 3 right now. Because the difference is 2. It's normally difficulty 1, and this stacks up 2 more. So a difficulty 3 stab. That's tough. But I will spend a doom just to make it possible. Actually, you know what? I'm going to spend 2 doom to make it very possible.
Ooh.
It attacks with 1, 2, 3, 4 dice with its stomp attack. And I fail. All right. It stomps the ground, and you dodge it. The third and final statue is going to take up its spear, and it's going to throw it. And it throws it across the room at Ramiel. So Ramiel, a huge stone spear, comes hurtling towards you as ranged attack. You're going to make an acrobatics roll to avoid it?
Yep.
Ooh. What's its range attack?
Okay. So that is 8. I have only 1.
I was rolling 13 or lower with a combat stat of 3. So 4 wasn't good enough for doubles, but it did get the 2 successes, which was a hit. Did you get any momentum?
I think I got 1.
You just got a success, so no momentum? All right.
Yep.
So that means his spear hits you full on in the chest. Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. Speared. Oh, those are d20s. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I was about to say.
49 damage.
My bad.
Shish kebab.
Ignore that one. Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. It only does 5 damage. It's got the piercing 2 quality. So what's your armor?
His armor is 4.
Yeah.
All right. So you still take 3 of that damage. Going from 10 down to 7. All right. The big heavy stone spear hits you, and like it shatters and breaks when it hits you into several pieces. Just the spearhead sticking into your shoulder now. And that's all of my statues. These ones out here never move. They're just there. It's the deadly ones inside the room you have to worry about. So my turn's done. Your move. Actually,
I
let
attack
let me let me start. Isidore is going to attempt to heal himself. That's his turn. So he rolls his healing check and fails. And he in fact generates doom.
Mm.
He lets out a cry. Oh my god, game over, man. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die down here. Oh my god, man.
Wait. He's a storyteller character, so he shouldn't generate doom. He should generate momentum.
No, I'm still playing him as a player, though. I'm not reversing his roles by taking him over. Otherwise, I would remove him from the board entirely. So it's like, do you want him or not? He can either be here or I can take him off the board.
I'm just joking, man.
There's that woman over there crying again. Where is it?
Okay, so I went first. You guys,
I
what do you do?
I attack the statue.
Do it, do it.
That is 2.
All right.
And 6 damage.
All right, you hack into the statue and it begins to crumble and fall apart.
This pickaxe is really good.
All right, broken statue. No longer moving.
Do you want to go first?
Nope. I'd like to go last, please.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna try attack the statue. Do you struggle it?
The one that's on the ground is going to try to parry. So let me spend
Really?
it.
He's
Grappling though.
He's grappling, man.
Well, he doesn't want to get hit.
Yeah, but you can't parry while you're grappling.
Is that a rule?
Yeah.
Where's
That's just
that?
a common sense one.
I think it's even that in D&D.
This
Maybe
isn't
he's gonna
D&D
try
though.
to grapple and parry with the undead.
Look, it's just a question of common sense. If you're using your hands to grapple, you're not using your hands to parry.
That's why we're asking, man.
Yeah.
So is that a yes or no?
In addition to dealing damage, if one or more effects are rolled, the weapon may ensnare the target. An ensnared target is unable to move or take action except to attempt an acrobatics or athletics test. That's the person under the statue who's grappled. The difficulty of the exploit action is reduced by 1 step against a grappled target. If the grappling weapon is a melee weapon, the weapon's wielder may not attack with the grappling weapon, so he can't attack with it against anyone else while the target is ensnared. Further, the attacker may not move away from the target without releasing the target. The target may be released as a free action. So it doesn't prevent me from defending.
So is that a yes?
That's a no.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll for it. That's 1, I guess.
Okay. I only got 1 as well. So you win the tie, so you hit.
Yeah. And what's this one? Oh, what the fuck? Oop. I'm gonna re-roll 3 of those. Okay, so that's 1 of it, 2 of it, 3 of it.
What's your number, man? Talk. Use your language.
I want to say 11.
11 damage. All right. 10, 9, 8, 9, 10. All right, he dies. Smash. Falls apart.
Kablamo.
Broken statue crumbling to dust. One statue remains. Count Apophis! Your
Yeah.
allies have chopped up the other two, but one stands at the other side of the room.
You lay down. You flip over and come over here and attack and attack and attack.
You command your legion of the undead to swarm and slay the giant statue.
No, get out of my way. And attack. Okay, so we're gonna go top to bottom. This one's first. No, not you.
I will spend a doom to try to defend against that first one.
This one's first, and we're gonna roll for each one of them in sequence, going down the line.
So against the first one, my parry. I got nothing.
I got a success.
Difficulty 1 to hit. Oh, wait, actually, he's got a spear and they've got swords. It's difficulty 2 to hit for your undead.
Okay, then ignore the roll that I just made. Okay.
No, wait, I take it back. Oh, fuck. He threw
Yeah,
the
that guy
spear.
threw his spear.
He doesn't have it. Never mind. You hit.
Oh,
So
okay.
that damage
It'd be more
does count.
difficult for him to defend anyways.
In that case, all 4 of them hit.
All right. Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just the first 3, not the 4th one.
It's going to be a lot of damage dice. He tries to parry the first one. The other 3 get in their whacks. Roll up all that damage.
Oh, 10. And then 5.
He's
That's
got armor 3, so we're going to deduct 3 damage off each of the hits.
Oh, fuck me. I don't know what order. And then I'll re-roll them, because I don't know what order the dice came in. I thought I was just going to roll them all together, and he would take it.
Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, he does have some armor on. His body is quite tough, so we do have to factor that in.
Okay, then the first one does 0 damage, because he has armor 3.
All right. The
Yeah,
pickaxe
then-
was good because it had piercing, so it was actually ignoring some of his armor.
Also rolled high.
The second one does no damage.
Wow,
The
it's
first
pinging
one-
off that stone.
The third one does 1 damage.
All right, 1 damage. All right, having done your best to fight the statue, the statue is going to make a mighty stomp against this skeleton knight here, and I'm going
It's,
to.
Difficulty 2.
His is 1, your weapon is a 2, so it would be difficulty 2. He's actually going to spend these 3 doom here, which I just deleted, to roll the maximum dice on his ground stomp. Your skilly man. Let me check my stats again real quick here. Book of Skelos.
I think that's at least 1.
His number was 12. All right, 12 to hit with the
Oh.
stomp. That's only 1 success. He actually missed. Holy shit, the ground stomp missed. All right. Isidore is going to sneak up behind the statue and deliver a single attack. Chop!
This is a woman.
He misses.
He missed?
Yeah.
Why?
He's not very good with melee weapons, apparently.
Like, no. Aw. His melee's at 12. He should only roll a 1 success, right?
Yeah.
He got 1 success. He got a 6.
I'm thinking it's a 2 for some reason. Yeah, I guess he's fighting enemies. Yeah, I'll let him hit. My game will stop lagging. No damage.
Mm.
What do you guys do? Minor
I
action to
attack.
move into the other side of the room, and you swing. The statue turns at your approach, raising its mighty fist.
Ooh, that's a 4.
Yeah, solid hit. I think you generated 3 momentum. You can do some cool shit with that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget to put the momentum in the butt.
Oh, that's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. And that is 8 damage.
All right. After that, all the skeletons hack away at it and finish off its remaining hit point, and it dies. A dramatic finish as it's dogpiled by all of the minions and allies, kicking and punching and slashing and hacking at it until it's debris.
Store breaks his hand on it. I did stone.
Isidore says, "This place is really dangerous," and then tries to patch up his wounds.
I will do the healing on him because I have a better healing than him.
Yeah, he got a success. He got 2 points off. When you
I
only
still
have
do a
when you only have 7 vigor, healing 2 isn't too bad.
I still do a healing.
He's not gonna stop you. He appreciates every bit of patching up you can apply.
He gains another hit point.
It does 2 at a time. So full heal. Thank you, my friend. My wounds were mounting. I wasn't sure I could do much to help you in that battle.
I open the door.
You approach another ornate door. This one is designed differently than the last. This one seems like a more normal Nordish door, and when you test the handle, it opens right away, revealing a hallway.
Ooh.
A wide hallway, almost a room. There's a thick carpet on the floor. On the left, a large set of double doors. On the right, a large set of double doors. And then further down on the left, another large set of double doors. They're all of roughly the same design, all 4 sets of large doors.
Okay,
Yeah,
I try to
this
open
door.
this.
All right. You go over to this side door here. Oh, there we go. All right. You begin to open the door, and when you look inside, it reveals something. Give me a moment to set up here. I have to spawn some things in. Maybe talk amongst each other, roleplay, that sort of thing. I know you guys aren't very good at that yet.
Well, I
Yeah.
try, but everyone is impudent.
Impudence!
The fuck
I did
does
my
that
role playing
mean?
last time. I mean, it's like dumb.
It means disrespectful.
Disrespect. God. What I'm being disrespectful. I don't
No,
know.
I did role playing last time because I ran away in fear.
Yeah, he did.
That was role playing.
Mm-hmm. And I did some roleplay because I thought that you were a bunch of pussies, so I decided to go forward.
I am your better in every way. I outrank you in every possible way.
So,
So you're impudent.
you outrank me.
Yes, in the army and in station.
I'm
That's
royalty.
a really big fireplace.
You're not royalty.
I am royalty.
You are not royalty.
I am.
Prove it.
I am royalty. I have the blood of Bori. I am a fucking badass adventurer that can challenge other uh, badass motherfuckers. I don't know.
Where's your kingdom? Where are your subjects?
I have lost them. This is why I'm doing this thing with you.
What do you mean you've lost them? Are they dead?
As far as I know, yes.
Then you are not royalty. Then you
I
are not.
am royalty.
I don't think you understand how royalty works.
Okay, where are your subjects then?
You're not a king without subjects,
How?
and I'm not claiming to be a king.
How is it that you outrank me?
I've already told you. First of all, I'm a sergeant in the army.
He's a
Second,
lord. He owns land.
second of all, I'm a landowning lord. I'm a count. I'm your intellectual better.
Intellectual. Oh wow.
Notice I'm not arguing with him.
That's okay. I just want to argue with him.
Fair enough. So I
Jesus,
normally don't deal with nobility or other such.
What?
throw it in the bathtub. The comically
Why would you
oversized
keep?
bathtub.
Why would you keep the papers next to the fireplace? That makes no sense.
So you can take a warm bath.
How is there a fireplace here? We didn't see any like stone pillars in the upper levels. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe have some ductwork. For all we know, there could be a chimney at the very top. And they're just elaborate ductwork.
Yeah, but it would have to go through the room that's above us, wouldn't it?
No, there could be a space between the room where it could go horizontally, or at an angle at least.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very good chimney then.
You got like.
I mean, it could still go upwards.
Statues. You think that they cannot make like this really good chimney? Come on.
I think it's a weird place to put fireplace, is what I think.
I agree as well.
No, I mean, I'm not challenging that. It is a weird place to place a chimney. I'm just saying that it's possible.
I'm not saying it's not possible.
Oh.
I'm saying it's weird.
Oh, is it small? Oh, it is, friends. More snake people.
If these are anything like the snake people that I've fought before, I think we have a serious issue here.
How so?
They were big bad.
Tell me about your next snake people.
They nearly chopped off my companion's arm
All right,
in
so
one blow.
hang on a second. Everybody gets fortune. Bop, bop, bop. There you go. Take your fortune.
I'm drowning in fortune. I'm saving it up.
All right.
I'm definitely gonna be saying my fortune because I almost died 2 times.
You open the door, and inside you find an ancient temple of some sort, and there are 2 figures in the back of the room in the shadows. They're backlit by a burning fireplace with a chimney that descends somewhere above. The 2 figures turn and begin to glide towards you, not walking, but slithering serpentine-like on snake-like appendages rather than on legs. They hiss in a language that is strange to your ears.
Do they look like the serpent men I've encountered before?
These are not serpent men. These are a different species of snake-like beings. They don't have legs the way the others did.
Okay, well that's good news.
In the room, you can see there are pews set up for attendees. In the back, there's some sort of tub for doing some sort of religious ceremony to dunk them in some sort of liquid. There's There's a potion of some kind sitting on the altar, and some books in front of the fireplace. A large
We're in the back
urn and
place to
some
put
barrels.
books.
They seem intelligent, for they have some sort of religion and some sort of ceremony going on here.
I'm gonna look to Ramiel and I'm gonna say, Your Highness, see if you can talk to them.
I will. Alright, so I go forward. Try to speak to the snake person thingy.
What language?
I can only speak Nordheimer and Apollonian, so I tried with Nordheimer first.
All right. You say some things in Nord, and the snake person just hisses questioningly.
I tried to repeat myself in Apollonian, question mark?
No luck.
I
They-
try Stygian.
Regular Stygian does nothing.
Oh, god damn it. See, I wanted to learn ancient Stygian, but you wouldn't let me. Fuck.
Do they understand Pictish?
You don't know if ancient Stygian would work either. All right. Everybody's shouting some words at it, and it doesn't seem to do anything. So the serpent people are going to grab bottles and throw them at Ramiel. Ramiel, here comes a couple fun bottles of fun things.
Are they poison gas?
Let me see here. What are the zones of this section here?
The door. I think it would be 2 sections at most.
Might as well be 4.
Let's see. So we've got the back room area, which I'm going to put here. And then we've got the pew area, which I'm going to put here. And then we've got out in the hallway, which is anywhere out here.
Yay.
Okay. Sorry, we didn't realize this was occupied. We'll be on our way.
Well, I mean, they pretty angrily hurl bottles at Ramiel. So let me roll that. I'm just trying to figure out the distances here. I think,
I just want you to know my body language is I'm slowly backing out of your house.
yeah, I'm sure. They have to use their minor action to move forward, and then when they're within close range, they can throw with a difficulty 1, I think. Yeah, within close range, I think it's difficulty 1. Are you going to try to avoid it with an acrobatics?
Yes? Question mark? I mean, I'm gonna try, but I don't know if I will.
All right, so you try your acrobatics. I try my attack roll to hit.
It's I think I failed.
And a complication.
I completely failed.
You trip on your shoelaces.
Well, apparently, I'm trying to speak to them as they're not trying shit at me.
No, I have a better idea. You fall into the splits.
Hang on, looking up some stats. Looking in the wrong book. The wrong book.
They don't seem to think you're a king.
They don't seem to think that you are whatever is it that you are.
I think you're the one they're attacking.
Yeah, I think you've got no leg to stand on here.
I don't, because they're trying shit at me.
All right, coordination.
I think
Ooh,
even a peasant would
11.
attack a king if they broke into their house.
All right, I'm looking at a target number of 12. Bam, bam. Oh wait, I had already rolled. They only had the 1 success. And what was your acrobatics?
Wait, did you say you think a peasant would attack a king if they broke into their house?
Especially a foreign king.
Do you know how kings work?
Hey, peasants are dumb.
They're not, though.
They're pretty dumb.
Yeah. 17 and 20, I failed. Complication, something like that.
Failed and a complication. Oh shit.
This guy's dumb. Peasants aren't dumb.
All right.
Fair.
Sorcery, petty
Oh, it depends on
enchantment.
peasants, really.
All right, so the glass vial hits you and explodes. Yeah, one more dice.
Also depends if the peasant is drunk.
2, 3, 4, and effects. All right, so 4 burning damage, incendiary 2, and spread 1.
Ah, yeah.
Swear to God, if you have that jump zones and attack me again, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's why it's called spread.
Okay, so incendiary, the target is set ablaze and gains the burning condition for a number of rounds equal to the number of effects rolled. So one round on fire, on Ramiel.
Remember, I am backing away.
You are being spread.
At the end of each of the target's turns, the target suffers 1 dice of damage. 1 dice. If I can type here, dice of damage at end of turn for Ramiel. And then you can also use a minor action to put out the fire preemptively to not take the damage if you want. It ignores armor soak, so fire goes right through your armor. Your armor's not going to help you here. Any effects rolled on this additional damage increase the number of rounds as well, so you don't want that damage to roll an effect. And what does spread do? This weapon is designed to affect a large area. For each effect generated, roll X additional hit locations. These additional hit locations suffer half of the attack's final damage, rounding up. I'm going to say he's not close enough for that fire to splash on Count Apophis. There's a bit of a gap there, so...
Plus, I am backing up.
The other Serpent Man doing the same thing.
Wait, you haven't really told me how much damage I'm taking?
4 burning damage. Each time you do a reaction, like a defensive reaction, it does cost you a doom. So when the other bottle comes at you, it increases in cost, so the second reaction would cost 2 doom. Do you want to try to avoid this bottle too?
Sure, why not?
Alright, so I get 2 doom. And the second bottle... Oh, you got nothing, huh?
Nope.
Alright. Well, I got the 1 success I needed. So you're hit by another Molotov, but it only does 2 burning damage with no effect.
Now, if I remember correctly, I believe I had 2 flame globes.
Be a good time to spend a fortune to refill your bar.
Oh yeah, you only have 1 HP left.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see.
Yeah, that one doesn't load. That's a bad bag. What about this one?
I'm trying to remember, but I do believe I had some flame orbs from the last cultist battle we did that time ago.
Did you put it on your character sheet?
I did, and then it got erased, if you remember that happening.
Oh.
But I do believe I had 2.
Damn, you're down to 1 hit point?
Yep.
That fire fucked you up, and you're on fire.
Yeah, you better heal.
So you should use your fortune now, because if you don't, you're gonna take another wound.
Yeah, you can use that any time if you want.
I'm just waiting for you to finish.
He's finished, man.
All right then.
I am attacking.
Alright, you charge into the room with your minor action. You swing on the serpentine figure with all your might.
That is 2.
Yep, that'll hit.
Alright.
Actually, hang on. Yeah, I have a lot of Doom. I should be spending it. So I will spend 1 Doom and roll against it. looks like I generated 2 as well.
Okay.
He's got a 1, your weapon's a 2, difficulty 2.
My weapon's a 3.
Weapon's a 3, difficulty 3. Alright. Failed parry.
Yes. Though that is only 5 damage.
Chop. The serpent person lets out a scream. A hiss-like scream. Taking a wound.
If rolled perfectly, I could deal 3 wounds at once.
Yeah.
Would that? Because I don't know how the rules for wounds is. I think it was 3 at once can kill?
Yeah.
Wasn't? Oh, okay. So I could instant kill things.
Well, it depends on how tough the creature is.
Okay. For the most part.
A nemesis can take 4 wounds and still live. The 5th wound would kill it.
Ah, okay. But I
Okay.
take 2 hits.
Can I move past them into the next zone?
That would be her whole turn to go back there, but sure.
Yeah. Is it possible without being attacked?
Yeah, you're gonna have to like jump over the pew, but you can get back there. That's fine.
Yeah. That's my turn.
All right. Has
All right.
everyone gone except
What about your
Ramio, right?
skeletons?
Can I hit this thing? Hello?
Yeah, you can attack.
Alright. Gonna try to hit it. I think that's 1 hit.
Mm.
Does that hit? 6-1.
Looking up the stats. I had to change pages to look up all that stuff about incendiary, so I lost my page with all my monster stats. Going back to it now.
He is a 2-handed weapon? No. How big is his reach, actually?
It's reach 3.
Okay. I think that should be enough to hit him.
He had a 2 to hit. This creature's got...
No, he only has 1.
10-12 only gives you 1?
Yeah, because he's wounded, remember?
Oh, wow. Wow, only 1, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do here? 1 doom. 2 dice. A whole lot of nothing. Roll some damage.
You hit. You can roll
Alright.
damage.
Roll damage.
Ramiel swings on the serpent person, cleaving into it for...
7
Okay.
damage.
Re-rolling 2 of them.
Eight.
Let's see.
Alright.
Wounded is wounded. Yes.
8.
Oh man, I
I'm
forgot.
gonna
I keep
use
forgetting
it.
I have no mercy, so I could roll 3.
Can I use one of the momentum to oh fuck, where I have it? Oh no. Well,
What?
it's to apply another one. I don't remember the name of it, but if I applied one, I can apply another one.
Oh, that should be automatic if you have that trait.
Oh.
Okay, so
What
this
trait
one
would
here
that be? Is that a
has
melee
2.
trait?
Yeah, it's a melee trait.
What was blood on? No, that's vicious.
It's either Killing Strike, Blood on Steel, or No Mercy. One of those three. That's like the
Not
progression
no
of the
mercy.
melee.
No mercy lets you reroll. Die. Blood on steel is adding vicious.
Okay, well then it must be Killing
What was
Strike.
the other one? Killing strike.
I think it was Killing Strike.
If you inflict one or more result, you spend 2 momentum to inflict another one.
Did you have 2 momentum?
We should have 2 momentum.
Did you take any out of the pot?
I have not.
Alright, so we gotta take 2 for that effect. Chop. You apply a second wound with that hit. Puts that one close to death. I think these ones can take 3. These are toughened, but they're not nemesis quality.
It's the actually third down from no mercy.
All right. Oh, that's it from my side.
Okay.
Isidore.
Isidore is going to go over and investigate this door here and pick the lock.
Isidore fighting.
You'll be fine.
Isidore successfully picks the lock and looks in this room here and finds a long hallway.
That leads to a wall.
Now it leads to a lever that opens a secret door that brings him out right near the entrance.
That's how we can exit without having to go back through the trap room.
I'll put a little S here. He found the secret door. It's got a lever right here that opens it
Does it
up.
close it when he goes through it?
Nope, once he's pulled the lever, it's now a path through.
Ah, good.
So, that's his turn. He did that.
So we could come back at a later date.
The serpent people, they're going to do some stuff.
Like, I need more resolve damage. I am going to be mad.
-1 resolve. This one, -1 resolve. They're casting spells.
Okay.
Okay, so they each lose a resolve. Alright, sorcery. D1 as a ranged attack with a range of close. They are in close, so it's difficulty 1. It deals 4 combat dice with piercing 3, so it'll punch right through armor.
Damn.
Alright. The
No, I
spell...
can't parry spells.
The spell that it's casting is Dismember, and you've seen Dismember cast before, so the motions that it's doing you've recognized as a dangerous spell. I'll allow you to attempt an acrobatics to avoid it if you want to spend the doom to take a reaction right now.
Both of us or only me
Well,
or him?
one at a time, one at a time. So first I'm doing this one against Ramiel. So, Ramiel, are you going to give me a doom and react?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
All right. So I'm making my sorcery test, and it's going to be 4 dice, because I'm spending 2 of my doom that I had pooled, on a D1. All right, so my Dismember whips out at you. Let me look at the stats on this thing again real quick. 12. His target number is a 12. So I got 1, 2, 3 on a D1. He generates 2 momentum. What was your defensive?
1 in 14. 1 in 10. I'm using what? Acrobatics?
Yeah, it's an acrobatics.
Can I?
That'd be 2.
2 successes, so you generate 1 momentum.
Yes.
And I generated more, so that hit. That hit. So you take the Dismember to the face. 4 combat dice with piercing 3. You've got armor 4, right?
It's correct.
All right, this might not be too bad. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. I only did 2. So it has piercing 3, which means you only take 1 damage from the dismember. Look at that. All right. The other one is aiming at Modris with the same spell. It's going to try to dismember you. I'm going to spend 2 Doom for 4 dice. Are you going to give me a Doom to try to react?
Yes.
All right. See if you can dodge it.
That's 2.
All right. So you've generated 1 momentum. I got 2. I generated 1 momentum. It's a tie. You managed to dodge it.
Yes.
Okay, the dismember spell shatters the stone pew behind you. It's back to the player's turn. Isidore is going to move here and then over to here and say, "Psst, I found a shortcut." Oh, shit, you're in combat.
Classic Isidore. I attack. That is 2.
2. Let's see. I'm not going to use any Doom. Roll it. I think I've had my fun with these enemies. They're about to go down. I'll hang on to my 3 remaining
that is
Doom.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can re-roll actually, so I'm going to re-roll 2.
Don't worry. More than enough damage to finish her off. She is fine.
That is an additional 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 damage.
Cleaved in
So-
half, her body parts splash across the pew.
That was the
Yes.
wrong snake
Oh.
person?
Yeah.
The other one?
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna try to hit it. Are you gonna contest it?
Nah. These are sorcerers. They do not have very
Yeah.
powerful melee parrying skill, so just roll some damage.
Unlike myself.
I got a 2 and 19.
Yep.
I guess that's what a hit?
Yep.
Question mark? Cool.
Yeah, you're. Yeah, you have 5, 6.
Difficulty 1 in a well-lit room. No obstructions, no distractions.
Right. That's a lot of things.
That's 7 effects. So 7 damage.
Gonna reroll 2.
You deal 9.
9 damage.
Okay. The serpent person dies. You take 1 point of burning damage. And I rolled an effect, which means you're still on fire. Do you want to put the fire out?
Well, I thought it would be way more dramatic if I will be beating the shit out of this thing while I was on fire.
Right.
Well, you just killed it, so.
But yeah, I'll once this is done, I'll try to put out the fire.
So during that turn when you were on fire, you could have used your minor action to pat out the flames so you wouldn't take any damage at the end of that turn?
I say,
no. I want to keep the flames while I was attacking it. Once it's dead, I can take out the flame.
Sure, sure. And that's what
I-
happened.
I say, good job, Your Excellency. And then I'm going to check out whatever this is.
All right. So you find the serpent priestess's books and notes. So if you take these, it's a treasure. They're sorceress pages that you can use as research materials.
I asked for the crowbar.
How do I use them? Yeah, I'll hand you the crowbar.
Next
Yeah,
time you're
it's-
trying to acquire new spells, use those.
Okay, hang on. Can I get a new card? Card, please.
No card.
New loot card.
Make a copy of this one here.
And then just put on the sorceress pages for me, please. Because I don't know what their
Unlocked.
value is or anything. Wait, this is basic attacks. This is not note.
I'm only human. I can only type so fast, dude.
Oh, I didn't know you were trying to change that. I thought that you would.
I just said I'm making a copy of this note card, which
Okay.
had
I thought-
stuff on it.
I thought you had a bag of loot cards somewhere.
I do, but it's easier to grab the one that's like 6 inches away than the one that's on the other side of the table behind a hidden screen.
Okay.
I open the barrels.
There. You open the barrels. You find briny water.
Just water.
Briny water.
In both barrels.
All the barrels.
All these barrels.
Yes.
What's in them? Urn.
Ashes.
Okay, no food.
I searched the fireplace. Is there anything of value in here at all?
You find more
Fireplace is
ashes
on fire.
and wood and fire.
Okay. Next.
I mean, you're missing the obvious.
What? No, I saw that. I thought he just checked that.
No, I
Nobody's-
checked the urn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then I'll check the potion.
All right.
While he's doing that, I'm looting the
Uh,
priestess bodies.
Bottle of tea wine. Okay.
Okay.
I check the snake people.
All right, you check the snake people. Each of them had 2 of the weaker Molotov cocktail items. So that
Okay.
is
2 fire orbs.
4 burning alcohols.
I'm just going to keep those.
Okay. Put them on your card.
Yeah, it seems as if they use this briny water to moisten themselves in this tub here. That's what it looks like. Upon a little bit of investigation.
Okay. Hot. I'm gonna leave now. And go over here. And open this door.
All right. And you go over to this door here, much like the other 3 doors in the room. You pop it open easily. It reveals a hallway.
Isidore, you first.
Isidore, having reported that there was a shortcut he found back here, says, "All right, surely we're getting towards the end of this dungeon sometime soon. Can't go on forever,
only
can it?"
halfway through.
He peeks around this corner and sees a long hallway that goes off into the darkness and says, "Oh, I don't like that." He goes and peeks around this corner. He sees another long hallway that goes off into the distance, and he's like, "No, I don't like that either."
What is that ooze?
It
Did
looks
somebody say ooze?
looks moist over there. Maybe we should go to the left.
I throw one of the burning alcohols at it.
Okay.
What? Well, why?
You throw a burning alcohol. Soon the hallway is illuminated by a great flame as all of the oil in the hallway bursts into fire.
Great. Great. Well done. Now, if there's any loot in there, it's all burned up.
Make sure you mark off that burning alcohol as spent.
Yep.
Well done, Nodris.
Isidore
Hey,
turns
remember,
around and says,
he's not smart.
"Did I hear breaking glass? What's going on?" "Shh, I'm trying to sneak."
I never called you a peasant. You said peasants were dumb. I didn't call you that.
Isidore's making a stealth roll.
No, it's just that Modris isn't smart.
He's got 1 success. He moves down to the end of the hall.
His
Oh, I was-
intelligence is a 9.
I was talking in character, not out of character. Sorry.
All right.
It's like, I didn't know what it was.
Isidore's going
If
to
it was
hold
work,
out his
nothing would
hold out his
happen.
hand to stop you back here and say, "I see something up ahead." You guys are banged up. Are you sure you don't want to do anything?
I will roll a thing check on myself. And let me see my healing.
I'm gonna have
That's
Isidore
actually
roll a
3
healing
successes
check
on myself.
Oh, that's good. You get 2 extra healing per momentum you generate.
Well, I'm at max.
You want to do any of that healing over my direction at any point?
Yes.
Isidore just healed you for 2.
Oh,
Isidore healed me for 2?
Yeah.
Cool. I need 2 more.
I can do more healing if needed.
Okay, do so. Please.
Oh, yeah, you get... That's 2 success.
Sweet.
Alright. So Isidore has peeked, and he sees several buildings, but he doesn't see any entrances.
What was the difficulty on that heal check? Did he generate momentum?
I think kill checks are only 2, right?
Oh,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it's a 2.
It makes sense.
so what do we see?
Buildings.
Yeah, stone buildings. You can't see into them, so these are walls here.
Stone buildings within the stone structure that we're in?
Right, like
Make
these
people
stone
are not
walls
smart.
seem ancient and carved, whereas these stone looks as if they were more like primitively constructed at a different time, at a different era, by different people.
Isidore, you gonna check the area, or what you doing?
What does Isidore do?
Waiting on you, Isidore.
As Darmiel just walks ahead.
He's gonna go down here. He sneaks towards the end of the hall here when he's spotted, because his sneak roll was not very good.
Of course, there's more snake people.
Yeah, it's a bit of a snake person village.
Yeah, I figured.
Alright, so there's a little well here, and there were a couple of snake persons that were at the well. And as soon as
This water cooler
Isidore,
talk.
with his stealth roll of 1 success, gets here, he's immediately spotted by the serpent peoples.
What the hell do they eat down here?
It's a mystery.
That's a really good question.
They eat sorcerers.
Okay,
So, do they
So-
breed fast enough for that?
this serpent person immediately runs into this building here. This one lets out a hiss and points, and pulls out a weapon. What does the party do?
I keep going forward.
I'm going to go this way just to make sure, because the squishies are that way.
Combat zones. We got the plaza. We've got the north. We've got the alley. We've got the hall. The back alley. Back alley. Back alley.
Jesus.
It's going to be a lot of zones. I'm assuming these 2 buildings are 1 zone each, and this is probably 2.
Yeah.
Can I get some nicer?
I'm guessing this is the bathroom.
Okay.
If they are not doing anything, I'm gonna go forward. Do I see anything in here?
So these are walls, right? So you see a hallway and a door.
Do I know that they're battling this guy, or are they still?
You probably don't know that.
Alright. If I don't know that, I'm gonna try the door. If I do
The
know
serpent
that,
person let out a scream.
Alright, then I'm gonna go this way, if possible.
Yeah, I could probably get into that zone.
It's a minor action to go 1. It's your full action to go 2.
Yep.
With that movement, do you want to put yourself in melee range?
Yeah. I want to hiss back at it.
All right. Then you've
Nothing
moved
personal,
into close range at the end of your turn. All right.
Moves in close range, right behind it and hissed.
Modrus, what are you doing?
Zoop.
Okay. In that case, I will come here.
Where be the skeletons?
And I'm going to. I haven't called them yet.
No.
I'm going to steely glare the snake person in the middle of the yard and say, "Your soul is mine."
Okay.
That's a persuade, right?
Yep.
And it's 2 successes.
Oh my, you have pretty good persuade.
This versus my discipline. Let's see what discipline these have.
They probably have a good discipline, but probably not good enough.
No, it's only an 8. Shit.
Oh wow, that's not good discipline at all.
Yep, they fail. Roll
Okay.
some damage.
Sweet. That's 7 damage to their resolve.
Pretty strong. All right.
I rolled a lot of 2s.
Oh, it's actually got courage too. So it took 5 though, which is enough to cause a trauma. Powerful attack.
I feel bad for these guys. Like, they're just minding their own business.
Modrus, you didn't do anything yet, did you?
No, I just moved. That's all I could do.
That's your turn. All right. Isidore also moved. That's his turn. So this serpent person, having been demoralized, is going to do the withdraw action to avoid attacks of opportunity as it flees. So let's see, it can flee one zone. It's going to flee from here through into this building here and close the door behind itself. And this one that's in here has closed and locked off this door and is going to do something inside the building. All right. And then...
Oh, I should probably build up my discipline.
I'm going to shout out, are we just raiders now?
Probably.
Perhaps we should leave. That fire ought to be done burning by now.
Yeah, you seem to have entered into some sort of village of snake people. They've got a whole little...
blame Isidore for going down this way first.
They've got a whole little society down in here. They've got little buildings.
What do you think they could give us by dying?
Stuff to sell. There might be gold down here.
I mean, you just looted their temple. I don't know what you're suddenly backing up on this.
I didn't loot their temple. I tried to back away.
Didn't you grab the bottles and stuff that were like in the back of the documents?
Oh, yeah. He took their documents and their wine.
Oh, yeah. No. I looted the place after you had already slaughtered them, yes.
No, you completely jumped the fight and went towards the stuff.
Oh, yeah. He
That's
was
correct. I did not participate in that fight. You are correct, sir.
looting instead of fighting.
So is it our turn?
I didn't think that the fight was necessary, and I still don't.
Yeah, the serpent people villagers have retreated into their homes and fortified the doors to try to keep you guys out.
Well, if they're locking the doors, I'm not going to fight them.
Yeah, they seem to have retreated. You're in the clear here in the plaza. Although occasional little glowing eyes will peer at you from windows before they're hastily shuttered.
I have an idea. I don't think Apophis is going to like it, though. Should I say this or not?
What? Yeah, say it then. What's your idea?
The idea is we take the alcohol and we burn them in the houses.
There's stone houses.
Fire spreads.
On
Especially.
stone?
Meh, okay. Or we could just put fire outside the doors.
All right. Well, I'm gonna approach this door, the one that the snake person got into. All right. And I'm gonna knock at it.
Okay, well, that's not going to do anything. They fearfully cower in their buildings to avoid you.
Oh, they're not fighting us. Let us go. Let us be on our way.
Well, circling around the outer back hallway, there was a side passage that was spotted.
Yep. Yep. If somebody tells me about it, I will go that way.
Goes that way.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go that way whether someone tells me about it or not.
You find it eventually.
Yep.
Sure. Gonna tell you about it. We were doing this shit. Okay.
Isidore knows none of this because he's just skulking in the darkness.
Skulking in the dark. All right. You enter into a series of narrow serpentine hallways. That's a bit of a double entendre because these are the hallways of the serpent people, but they also twist.
Yes, we caught it.
All right. You come to a door.
Oh.
The
So
door.
this whole area is probably connected.
The door, Isidore will tell you, appears to be unlocked and untrapped. So he pops it open and he looks inside. All right, what you see is a room, and you hear the hissing of thousands upon thousands of snakes.
Oh, it's the brood room.
So in the center, there's a clutch of eggs on a plateau here. And in the valley, this is a bit of a gap that goes down into there. And within there are the swarming young.
Yep.
So you could try to get to the eggs, but you'd have to cross over the gap.
Nope. I'll just go this way. I'm smart enough to not mess with the babies.
Oh, sorry, I picked up Isidore instead of me.
From this room, there's a passageway, which again, serpentine-like, goes
Yes,
around
yes,
and
snake jokes.
around and
Blah, blah, blah.
around. It twists to the left, and then again to the left, and then to the right. And eventually it opens up into a T intersection. To the left.
I smell smoke.
To the left, a door. Yeah, these passages are all filled with smoke.
Are they bad enough that we can't breathe?
It gets worse as you move through the hall, and when you get to here, it starts to get really bad. Isidore is going to, cover his mouth, and he's choking. He says, I don't know if I can go on much further.
Just drop to the floor.
And he starts to get lower on the ground, and he says, we'll have to move quickly if we're going through here. There's no ventilation.
Yeah, so I'll get down and crawl over this way.
You crawl around the corner. You find a dead end. However, there is something in this corner here.
Ooh, finally.
All right.
block of stone.
There is a stone cube that fits into the corner, into the dead end here, made of a different kind of stone from the stone around it. The sides of the stone cube are fairly smooth. It looks rather sturdy.
Most intriguing.
Laying low to the ground, Isidore says, "It's dead end. I'm turning back." He begins crawling back this way.
I have idea. Wait, hold on, that one won't work. Damn. No, I still have idea.
Friggin' Ramiel, 17 rooms behind everyone else.
Well, that's because I want to try to jump over here.
Oh, yeah? Roll it.
I'm going all the way back here.
Difficulty 2 acrobatics to clear the snake pit.
No, that's only one. He falls into the snake pit.
I rolled
Oh,
2
shit.
dice. You rolled 2 dice to jump over the snake pit.
You're immediately bit by snakes. Hang on, let me find the venomous snake bite. Alright, so 5 snakes, 5 minion type snakes. They all try to bite you. We got 5 dice here. Bite, 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 bite. Snake's got combat of 13. So we got 1, 2, 3 successes. I'm not hearing anything about defense reactions, which means you take bite damage, 3 dice. Oh, look at that, only 1. So you take 1 point of bite damage, and I think your armor will negate it, right?
He has 4.
All right, you're lucky.
You have
The
to
snake.
remember, if it doesn't have piercing on it, it's probably not going to do damage unless it's high enough.
Well, I mean, I rolled 3 dice. I could have done 6 damage. You never know.
True. You could have done 2 damage to him.
Do I manage to get to the other side?
No, you fell in the snake pit. You should probably get out of there.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to get out of there from the other side.
All right. So you climb up out of the snake pit. Roll an athletics test to climb up out of the snake pit. The walls are fairly smooth, and you can't get a handhold.
I mean, one of it.
1 success. You fall back down into the snakes where they try to bite you again.
Go for it.
The snakes try to find a gap in your armor. I've got 1, 2, 3 successes. And then 1, 2, 3 dice. 1, 2, 3 damage. Armor 3 negates it. Alright.
I'm just staring at this at the moment.
Moments later, Modris arrives. You see Ramiel. He's scrabbling against a wall as a bunch of snakes try to bite his armored legs. He's got snakes latched onto his arms and his legs, and they're wriggling and biting, but not getting through with their fangs and their venom. It's comical.
What are
He's
you
having a hard
doing?
time climbing out.
Yeah, I'm going to eventually venture all the way back over here to grab the jar, the urn of ashes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Which I will then bring over here and start spreading the ashes over the fire to smother it.
Well, I'll say that was effective on the first 3 fires. So your urn gets you only this far. The fire did spread around the corner over there. And it's burning in this room, in this little lake of oil that's going on in here.
Reason why I tend to bring the water. Because I knew that wouldn't work.
However,
So-
you've cleared a path to the side chamber over here where there's a pool of oil that has not ignited yet.
You want to do something, Apophis?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to town and sell some stuff. I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, I'm just gonna quickly finish exploring this.
I'm kidding. I'm just. All right.
Oh no, there's no room there. Or is there?
Can I move this block?
Difficulty 5.
Oh,
Yeah. It's a big block.
I turn around to ask Modris and realize he has somehow vanished.
My stealth is quite unexpected.
And then I guess I will leave.
You see the man in the snake pit.
Yeah.
Isidore follows you.
Do we have a hearty chuckle at the man in the snake pit?
Right. And then I come to you.
Hmm.
Do something about that fire.
I don't think we can do anything about the rest of it. I'm not dumb enough to not know that oil and water fire do not mix well.
Surely it can't burn for that long.
Depends.
How long does it look like it's going to burn for? I mean, how much oil is there?
Probably for
Oil
several
burns.
minutes.
Yeah.
Thick
Is
black
there-
smoke burning for several minutes.
Is there any way we can ventilate this area?
Nah, not really. It's deep
Yeah.
underground.
I decide to look at this wall.
All right, you're looking at a wall.
Yes. I search the wall.
All right, roll it.
Observation is pretty shit, but oh well. If I roll low enough, it won't matter. Oh, that's actually 2.
2 successes?
Yeah.
Isidore sees you investigating the wall, and he's going to roll an assist dice for you. Okay.
Oh.
He assists. So you got 3 successes. You find a switch that opens a secret passage.
Ooh.
Isidore's like, the mother lode. You step into a secret room, ornately decorated with ancient wall carvings, and in the center is a pedestal, and on that pedestal is an object.
Yes. Object. What we've been searching for this whole time.
Before we do anything else, Modris, can I
Yeah.
just follow me here? You see my hand?
Yeah, I know the block is there.
Follow my hand. No, just follow my hand. What do you think? What do you think?
Maybe. I am not sure, but maybe. Oh. Didn't see that before, but I'm not sure.
I'm just thinking.
We could try that. Anyway, what's on the pedestal?
It appears to be a human hand.
Oh.
The thing is ancient. It looks like it was cut off, and then like a golden end was fashioned on the stump end of it. So it's like got like a little golden pedestal with like a gnarled, rotten hand coming out of it.
Strange decoration.
At least the golden portion of it's got to be pretty valuable.
Yeah.
Isidore, pick that up.
All right, Isidore
Does
grabs
Isidore
it,
just need a-
tucks it into a pocket.
Okay,
All right.
add it to the loot card. Whatever it is.
This one?
Maybe it's a monkey paw.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It looks human, though, right?
Could be a human monkey paw.
Okay.
It's just all the loot goes on the cart. The cart goes in the bag. It doesn't matter that Isidore has it in his pocket. Like,
Uh, you know, maybe the hand would be good for the Green Lady.
maybe the hand of the mage would be good for the sorcerer. Just a thought.
True. I do have those mushrooms I need to give her.
Yeah, I don't want to give the green lady this. Whatever it is, I'm gonna have to figure out how it works, and I'm sure it will be a boon to me in some way.
Other than that, it's probably just some strange necromancer decoration.
Anything else in this room?
A thorough investigation reveals that in the corner of the room there is actually a shelf that has several bottles on it.
Ooh. Any of them liquor?
Mysterious bottles.
What are they?
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Unknown. Let's see. Let me give these descriptions so if you drink a potion you don't know what it does, I'll be able to look it up. I'm going to call this one a brown thick potion. Brown thick potion. I'm going to call this one a purple potion.
We're just gonna take him to the green lady and have him identified.
And the last one is a fizzy potion.
Ooh. Soda water.
No, I slap your head.
I'm gonna call these the mystery potions. Oh, ho, ho. Brown thick potion, purple potion, and fizzy potion. And then I'll copy this onto the note card here, which is locked. Here. Alright, you have your mystery potions.
Mm.
And the hand of the mage from this hidden room in the depths of dungeon level 2. That's not the only mystery here, though. There is the block. Do you still want to do something with the block?
Yeah, I want to see about moving it.
Like I said, it's a difficulty 5. You guys can use assist rolls to help. I'll roll one for Isidore. Nah, Isidore's of no help. He's like, it's too heavy for me, guys. I'm just going to sit this one out.
I'm going to use momentum. And this is athletics. So that.
This is something Ramiel could help with.
Oh, right, he's still stuck in the snake pit.
You paying attention, Ramiel?
I'm paying attention.
Not doing a whole lot.
Well,
Do
have
you
you
want to try and climb out of the snake pit again before you do this?
I'm
given
trying-
up on life?
No, I'm trying to get the thing.
Then roll. Roll to get out of the snake pit.
Well, yeah, but you guys were doing that thing. Can I roll?
You can roll.
Yeah.
All right. Stop it. Wait. That was 2 and 19. Still nothing.
Well, wait, do you have a athletics focus?
I don't
No,
know
he
what-
doesn't have athletics focus at all.
Oh, no.
I at least have a 3 in mine.
Okay. Snake bite. 1, 2. 2 will do. 1, 2, 3. No damage.
Let me just drag him out of the snake pit. Alrighty.
You are very lenient with that snake pit. If I were GMing this, Oh shit.
I remember Ramiel's in there and I drag him out.
He's lucky that he's got some heavy armor on. Otherwise, this could be very, very dangerous.
I'm going to reach into the snake pit and drag him out.
I'm trying to get to the other side, man. I'm trying to get the things that were.
Like, if I can do even a single
Those
point
are
of damage,
eggs.
this has persistent 4 and unforgiving 1, which means it'll be bad if I actually
I
manage
just
to get
say
it.
those are eggs. They are of no use to us.
Ah, but
They
they
just
are
lead to more snakes.
Yawn tea eggs. Just imagine how much it would be worth if you sell one.
Oh, don't do that.
No. No, I drag him out.
Well, I imagine that's why he's trying to get those eggs for the monetary value. Why else? Unless he wants to
Yeah.
raise one as a pet. That might not work out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get some money out of this. But oh well. I guess.
That is
I'll-
2.
Oh, okay.
Did you get 2 successes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought a 19 was bad. I thought his target number was
No,
like...
I have my 2. I have a focus.
Oh,
My
all
focus
right.
is 3.
So that
for
was
athletics.
your roll to grab his hand and pull him out. Got it.
Yeah, I'm
Got it.
dragging him out of there.
All right. Fair enough. Free from the snake pit. The snakes are still clinging to your armor.
Gently pull them off and put them back.
All right.
There's a block we must move.
Okay. I mean, show me the way. I don't know where it is.
Down this way.
Into the serpentine hallways. All right. You eventually come to the dead end in the smoke-filled hallway where the enormous, smooth stone block rests. There's like a 1-foot gap around either side and the back.
Okay, I don't know if I'm able to get to the back. Can I get to the back?
No, you can't fit in there.
Alright.
How tall is the block?
About the size of a man.
Oh, okay.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's like a 5x5 block. 10-foot tall ceiling.
So can we get on top of it?
Yeah, you can get on top of it.
Alright, can we get on top of it and push it from the back? So I'm using like lever.
All right. It is a difficulty 5 strength test to move it, though.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I can only do 2.
No. I mean, I can see about assisting from this side.
Yeah, no. What you do is you have to pump it up with momentum, and then have someone assist you.
And we have
Have momentum for that?
3 momentum,
Yep, that's enough to do 5 dice.
and I can assist.
Yep.
Alright. Well
I
then,
mean, are you sure he's the strongest?
I think I'm technically the strongest here.
Well, if you're the strongest, then you should go first. If your athletics is higher, you should do it, and he should assist.
Yeah. Also, I don't think you'd be able to get on top of it with plate armor.
There's a 5-foot gap. He might have to kneel, but it works.
No, I'm saying he's in plate armor. I don't think he's going to easily get on top of it.
With a 5-foot gap? Plate armor, you can
he's
actually
in-
maneuver pretty well.
Yeah.
alright, I'll guess I'll help you out.
Surprisingly, not that cumbersome if you watch some of that European like HEMA martial art where they dress up in like medieval knight armor and beat each other with blunted weapons.
Yeah, but
they
other
can
than
really
that-
move in those.
I am going to do all the main pushing because I have the better roll.
Okay, so then you're going to spend the momentum. You're going to roll the 5 dice. Everybody else is going to throw in an assist dice and see if they can. Isidore failed his.
It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow.
I do it myself.
Okay, well, with 7 successes, you push with all of your might.
And I generate 2 momentum.
And you realize that the box does not slide easily along the floor. And the first time it hits even the slightest imperfection in the floor, its top-heavy nature causes it to roll over. And so the box is toppled here. Modris drops to here and is able to see that the box itself is hollow and contains a smaller box within it.
What
God,
do you see?
there's a box in a box.
We'll let Isidore open it.
Is it another stone box or is it a wooden box?
Nah, it's a wooden treasure chest.
Isidore, come now.
Told you we shouldn't have. We shouldn't just leave this box alone.
I call Isidore over here.
Isidore, it's your time to shine.
There is treasure to be had.
Psst, that's you, ninja.
I'm generating the treasure. Give me a moment.
Oh, okay.
Usually when I go silent, it's because I'm typing or looking something up.
Well, let us know because we think that you just aren't paying attention or something.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's
you
the
know,
case. The DM just not paying attention.
You know, I was thinking of going into
There have been
stuff
times
for my
you didn't
athletics.
hear us or you misunderstood us, so you didn't say anything because you didn't hear or didn't understand.
I have a thing when I'm reading, my ears shut off. Do you experience anything like that? Like if I'm reading something, I'm hearing what I'm reading in my head, and if you're talking at me, it just becomes.
No, I don't have that.
So like if my brain is deciphering language in text format, you might as well just like not even bother talking. So inside the chest you find 6 gold, 14 silver, 32 copper, a piece of amber, a piece of fluorite, a piece of heliodor, a piece of topaz, and a piece of jargoon, which I've never even heard of, but all of them look like valuable gemstones.
Mm.
Yep, into the loot bag.
Yes. I have locked it,
Alright.
so it is good.
Yes.
Excellent.
All
Well,
right.
And now we leave.
You
I
have
think
cleared
that-
dungeon floor 2.
Let me think. Is there anything nice we can do for that poor village of serpent people?
After you killed their
Uh,
high priestess and her aide.
Yeah, like I feel really bad about that. Like that is the worst part that we did here.
Well, for you, since you're in-friendly with serpent people. These are not the same, though. As I said, these seem to be a different species to the ones that you know are part of your cult. And also,
Yeah.
I'll remind you that there's something called a reptile man, which is like the total enemy of the serpent people. So, like, just because they're scaly doesn't mean they're friendly to you or your god.
Yep.
So, I mean,
Okay.
you could feel that way if you want, but they're not necessarily aligned with Set.
So, do we want to? God, I really want to kill that ice worm.
I mean, I have fire now.
Yeah, those Molotov cocktails could help against an ice worm.
Does it take extra fire damage?
Probably not extra, but if you could consistently make it take fire damage every turn, that would add up.
The only problem is there's a fucking lake between us and it. How do we get across
And
that?
it's no
lake?
water. And my ranged weapon skill is not that good.
Isidore suggests maybe we could bait it out. It seems animalistic. Maybe it's hungry.
What is it?
I for some reason doubt that.
What would it eat, though? I mean, it lives down here. What could it possibly eat?
I mean,
Algae?
does fish get in there somehow?
My guess would be Yonti serpent people.
Oh yeah, we got the dead bodies.
I mean, if we had maybe one of those eggs, we'd probably try to protect it. Maybe we could bait it out.
Keep in mind, the Yonti need to be moistened. They need water. And where are they getting water down here? From the ice beast's lair.
They probably worship it, the thing.
Yeah, maybe.
God damn it.
We can keep this as a to-do while we're still in the area.
I just hate leaving a dungeon unfinished.
I know.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, and I thought about that too. That
this kills me.
Nobody found that. This
I
one,
mean,
I thought
yeah, you should have kept that covered.
you guys weren't gonna find this one. I really enjoyed my fake out over here. That was a fun one.
Well, the thing is, I think you revealed this too early because I still wanted to check that out.
Yeah, this is like a private room for the two priestesses.
So there's really not much in there.
Not much in there. I mean,
Nothing valuable.
I mean, there's something, but it's like it was very, very hard to find. And in order to get at it, you would have had to totally move all the barrels away from the wall to
Which
even
I
find the
could've
secret
done.
door. So seems like that one wasn't gonna happen. But hey, you got like 95% of this dungeon. The only other thing you missed was this little secret compartment over in here.
Just a walkway. Or just a little hole.
Eh,
Oh, wait, whoa, hang on. We haven't missed that compartment yet, because we're still thinking. We're not leaving yet. I don't know why you're doing this roll credits thing.
it's pretty much done. Not much to find here.
Well, because you knew I knew about this, because I was going to push the stone into it.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't gonna work. It's a solid wall. It doesn't open.
Okay. Isidore, check the wall.
All right. He never finds a secret door. Doesn't exist.
Is it on the other side with the fire? Does it even open?
Just pretend those secret areas never existed.
Okay.
I will remember the abomination. Or it has scarred me twice.
I'm gonna have to remember to always actually hide my secret doors from this group because you guys are terrible metagamers. If you're unsure what metagaming is when you use player knowledge that the character would not have.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Like foreknowledge of where every secret door is because you can see it on the map, whereas your character would not have seen it.
Actually, kind of fun because in my Thursday game I play, we can use meta knowledge.
Really, your DM,
yeah, it's in a modern setting.
your DM doesn't care.
No, he allows it actually. He actually allows it
I mean,
because we're in a modern era, like modern as in now. So we have all this, but magical apocalypse.
yeah, I'm not sure I would agree
So-
with that.
Well, no, it's because we have all the knowledge we have now.
I consider that sort of a cardinal sin of role-playing games. It's like you're supposed to be like putting yourself in the position of your character and what your character
Well,
would
the
know.
thing is, the character is in the United States, so it's based in the U.S. So he's allowing it.
So, let's take a vote. I say we head back to the village and call it a night here, and then we'll start next game doing our selling and sleeping and carousing and all that.
I don't think the Cimmerians have an inn, so you're probably gonna have to camp near the village.
Yeah.
They'll trade with you, but they're not real inviting. Like they're not gonna invite
Well,
you
there's
into
that
the village.
there's that camp in the village.
That was for the festival, and they booted him out afterwards. So
Ah.
he was on his way out after.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You weren't there for that.
It's a little early, but that probably is a good cutoff point.
Yeah.
I had fun. How about you guys?
How'd you do that? How are you flicking it?
I'm just clicking
Probably
dragon.
using the flick tool.
No, I'm just. It's actually a way you can roll dice. You could just pick up and
Oh yeah, just physics.
just move and release.
I thought you were using the actual flick tool like this.
Nope.
Oh,
I
so
was.
it's counting that as a roll. I see.
Yeah. It's a way to actually roll instead of just hitting R.
Yeah, I didn't think it. I didn't think it handled the coins like it does dice.
How do you guys feel about the difficulty of the encounters you're coming up against?
Well, the snake people was to be expected.
I think the snake people and the
The
statues.
statues were good.
That thing in the ice pit, though, man,
Yeah,
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
It's like considered a tier 4 thing, right?
It's not that. It's not just that we can't defeat it. It's that we don't have any hope of defeating it. Like we don't have any prayer. Like there's no method there.
It's
Yeah,
got
now, other than
huge environmental advantages. That's a big problem
Yeah.
there.
So I'm thinking of going to the discipline
It's
instead
like-
of going for the athletic stuff.
To compare it to D&D, it's like going up against a beholder inside of its lair. It just has too many advantages there. It's too ready for you in its environment.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be leveling up my discipline whenever I have the chance.
And I'm not gonna like just kidnap one of these poor serpent people and take them over there and use them to lure them out. Like
I mean, we could just take one of the dead bodies and throw it in there.
Well, that's what I was saying about the egg.
I would.
They're innocent. The eggs of innocent people. We're not gonna be taking them.
Yeah. I don't know what your obsession with those eggs are, man, but
Yeah, it's kind of weird, honestly.
He just wants to make the most delicious omelet.
I don't think you want to make good omelets.
No, you grab the eggs, right? You have a hostage. Then you can
No, we're not doing hostages.
you put it in front of the icy worm thingy. And now it's gonna try to go after us. That's perfect.
capital idea, Your Majesty. We'll do it next time we come.
I'm gonna move all the figurines off the table.
Yeah.
Make sure all the note cards are clear off the table.
So I need 4 tiers of traits for what I plan to do now.
What'd you do with me?
I put you in front of your name tag.
Oh, over here. Sorry, it was hiding behind my name tag from my view.
Yeah, sorry.
I always keep a top-down view.
Yeah, usually if I move your figurine, I'll just put it in front of your name tag where it's easy to find.
You always keep a what view?
Top-down, so I'm always looking like
Oh,
straight
no.
down.
No, I do it at a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, that's what I like to. Perspective.
Yep.
I did that when we were in the forest, but that was kind of weird. But it's mostly because I couldn't see through the
Well,
foliage.
yeah, you had to do it in the forest. Like there was
Yeah. But here I can just do top down, so I can better keep track of things. Yeah. So from now,
500.
I'm gonna leave everything else on this map in case you come back here.
Okay.
you could remove the fire though.
Yeah, I
What is-
removed the fire.
What is it? 350? 350? 350?
350.
Everyone gets 350 experience points at the end of the adventure
Alright,
for clearing
so-
level 2 of the ancient dungeon. I still had
What's
3 unspent doom.
Well, what's 1275 plus 350?
1275, 250, 350.
350. Math is hard.
1625.
1625. That's right. I was thinking that, but I wanted to make sure.
So
And
Carrying.
checking your math, it's always good.
for tiers of the talents, as you go down, it's 200 per tier.
Yep.
Okay, so I need
2, 4, 6, 8.
2,000 for that, and another 600. Okay. I'm gonna need a lot of XP. Because I need to get It Can't Be Killed. And that's through discipline.
Mm.
So I need 4 tiers of discipline things. And
So you-
then 3.
Thinking
into
back,
the
your
focus.
main objective here was to find out if the Nordheimers were amassing any raiding parties on the border. So
Yeah.
you might actually have to go further north from Cimmeria to find that information out. So do you guys want to like make camp and then travel northward then?
God, is there a city to the north?
Yeah, like the Nord cities are north of here.
Yeah, because we severely need some place to set down for a week and sell all of our stuff and do our carousing and everything. We haven't done that in forever. I need to spend XP, man.
Well, if you're going to a city, you're either going back into Aquilonia to the south, or you're going north into Nordheim. The Cimmerians, they'll trade with you, but you can't really stay here, and you've seen the sights, so there's not much to talk to people about.
How far would be the Norheimer village? How many days?
It's several days travel north, and it's through rough terrain. It could be sort of snowy and difficult.
Okay, well, I guess we will head back to the village, do our thing there, talk to the Green Lady and blah, 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 and then head north after that, I guess, yeah?
All right. So then I'll plan some adventures along the road to the north into Nordheim, and maybe make a map for the Nordheim city you're headed towards.
Man, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get.
I'll have to find some good figurines for Nords.
All right, man. Well, it is late for me, so I'm going to...
All right. Well, thanks for always consistently being here, unlike Age or Fate. All right. Thanks for watching out there in Twitch land. I'm going to end the stream.